Okay, here we go. Here we go. Leave a comment. Hi, hi, village. How are you guys? Welcome to our Valentine's Day live. Can you reach and plug my cord back in? I can't. If not, it's gonna die. Yeah, I can't reach. Can you do it? How are you guys tonight? Hi, welcome. Sorry, we're having technical difficulties. A little bit of a Valentine's Day feast for you guys. Hi, how are you? Happy Valentine's Day. Look, she says hi, Sierra. Hi. We're sorry we missed your party. We both had bronchitis. Now I know what that is. Yes. We this real quick. Welcome to all of our viewers and subscribers. Hey, Peanut Butter, how are you? How you guys doing? Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to you guys. Our Wi-Fi sucks. I know. Our Wi-Fi, y'all, pardon us, it has been acting crazy lately. I need to post this out. Hey, you talk while I do this real quick. I can finish that. It's okay. We're so glad to have you guys with us. We haven't been live in a while. I'm still looking for a date. It ain't over yet. You're so crazy. Looks like Cupid threw up in our house. It does look like Cupid threw up. Look, we have balloons everywhere, so I may get slapped by a balloon. Sorry, you guys. I'm trying to send this out. Here, you want to type it for me? And then put, like, please join us on our... How are y'all? How's everything going for you guys? What have y'all done for Valentine's Day? We have a little spread here. We have strawberries, we have pineapple, pretzels, we have apple, we have some cheese sauce. Come on, get some peanut butter, get some sauce, some pineapple. We have cheese, we have chocolate, we have chocolate covered strawberries. We have pretzel bread, which I've never tried before. Oh, can you make our last two things on Facebook shareable? Yeah. So, okay, we're going to have to go because I don't know how long this... Oh, you're at work. Well, here's a, oh, do you have our little tong things? We left those, didn't we? Let's use your fingers. Okay, we're just going to use our fingers. Here's a pineapple for you. We got white chocolate. I think I'm just going to drizzle it instead of dunking it. We'll see how white chocolate works. Can you see that very well? White chocolate and pineapple. It was 2 lids. That's not bad. Oh, he says, get ready. I'm picking you up. You're at work. How can you pick her up? You should drizzle it because we don't want it to get... I dunked mine. Well, who's wearing a... Oh, no. Maybe Lucky. Lucky might. He just looked at us. Far away. Normally he's like right here, but he's like, oh no. Yeah. No balloons. Yeah. Let's try. Pineapple. Oh, Sierra's getting fancy. Okay, let's see. I think I put too much. I don't know why I got cheese. I was thinking about, what's that fondue place? What's it called?
I'm trying to think.
I know, I can't think of what it's called.
Melting pot?
Melting pot.
Yeah.
They have cheese, so I did melted cheese. I don't know.
You did queso. There's different.
Well, same thing.
It's not.
Hi, welcome, whoever's just joining us. Mmm.
This pretzel bread is kind of good.
Oh, this is good.
Ew.
Mmm. I thought you were gonna dip it in the cheese. Chocolate.
Oh, bad.
Mmm. The pretzel bread. Oh, thank you. The pretzel bread smells so good. Let me show you. We'll see. Mmm. That's good. I'm double dipping.
I did not enjoy that at all.
You dipped it in the cheese?
Oh, and the cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
She sounds like a celebrity who's been paid to like endorse a brand and they're just like faking it.
No. And this cheese is a little bit spicy. It's a little bit picoso. But it's good. Welcome to all of y'all who are going to be watching and who are watching. He's over here because we're eating. Look. I didn't make these. I bought them at HEB. Oh, I want to try a pineapple with chocolate. Oh, I did try a pineapple with chocolate, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I like pineapple. Let's see. Y'all, this is the first time I've ever done chocolate that has melted properly. Usually, it never melts properly.
Mm-mm.
Mm. It's good. This is a big piece. Mm. Happy Valentine's Day, Gail. Oh, y'all, give us a thumbs up for Lucky. We have pretzels. I don't know, pretzels with chocolate or...
I mean, you got pretzel bread.
Oh, yeah. But I didn't do... Okay. Oh, for Lucky. What did you guys do tonight?
It's so trippy.
It's Friday. Oh. What did y'all do tonight? Mm. Mm-hmm. No chocolate for him, just pretzel or just apple. Whoa, you got a lot of chocolate. Did you guys... We actually, after work, came home and crashed. Like, we woke up at like 8:30.
Just now. These balloons are irritating me.
Sierra's get attacked by balloons.
Irritating me.
Go said they went home and relaxed.
That's what we did. Well, neither of us have Valentines, so...
You're my Valentine.
I mean, like, legit Valentines.
You did Valentine? She means like a man Valentine.
Yeah. Like a significant other Valentine.
You're my significant other.
You know what it is.
Okay, I'm gonna try this into the cheese again.
Didn't you just try that?
I know, but I'm gonna try it again.
I don't like that pretzel bread.
You don't like it?
It's very thick.
It is thick. It's pretzel bread. Come over here. There you go. I got Sierra. Sierra is not a typical roses girl.
I love sunflowers.
She loves sunflowers, so I got her.
I guess I could have like taken the balloon out.
No, leave it. Oh, I'm being careful not to.
She got me like
it.
legit sunflower plants, like legit.
Yeah, you said you wanted some.
Yeah, like sunflower flowers.
But that is a sunflower flower.
Well, they have like smaller sunflower flowers.
Well, I
you
asked.
Got me like the whole beanstalk.
I asked. They said that's all they
have.
have.
I wonder if I can plant those.
Maybe the actual sunflowers. I don't know.
It.
I don't know. Maybe the seeds will.
They
fall
haven't
out.
Officially bloomed yet.
Yeah, like they're still opening.
If you knock that down, I'd be really upset.
I know. That's why I told you to put it on your side.
I'd knock it down and I don't have no room.
Hey.
She was like, put it on the floor. No.
Get down, Lucky. I'm scared it's gonna fall. Okay. And then we're being attacked. Well, I think she's being attacked more. Oh, you put yours right there. That's why. That's why hers are.
Ours in the same exact place.
Oh.
Literally. I think because I have more than you, maybe. There's one more, but it's like super, super high. And then we got these cakes.
Oh yeah. Which we're not really cake people, but
no. I dropped them and they like stayed the same.
I don't know what kind of cakes are they.
They're just regular like cake.
What is it saying?
Almond and chocolate cake bites.
Oh, I bet the almond is the white.
Ew.
I kind of want to try the almond.
What?
You want to split it in half?
Oh, no.
Okay, I'll try it.
That just made my stomach curdle.
Oh, that smells different.
It smells like nudie.
It does not. Welcome, whoever just joined us. One. Oh, you're gonna have me try it, so if my stomach gets jacked up. Okay, look.
That honestly made my stomach do like a belly flop.
Welcome, you guys. If y'all have a channel, be sure to show each other some love. Visit each other's channels. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna try it.
So it's like almond cake.
I don't know. Smell it. Ooh. Hi, welcome. They have everything to enjoy tonight. Yes, we do. We got a full spread. I was like, since we're going nowhere and we're just gonna stay at home.
Mama, that doesn't smell right.
It smells like almond.
That didn't smell right at all. I feel the food poisoning coming on.
No. You know what it tastes like?
Disgusting. It smelled disgusting.
No. Well, it does kind of smell weird. But you know what it tastes like? Like amaretto. Are you sure it's not amaretto?
I don't know.
Oh, it says almond.
Is.
It tastes like amaretto.
What's amaretto?
Amaretto is like not a spice, but like a seasoning, but then they're good. Look.
Guys, it smells disgusting.
Try it this way.
No.
It's not bad at all. You want to taste a little bite?
Not bad, no. You just got like the new strand of like the swine flu or something.
What?
That smelled really bad. You gotta admit, that smelled pretty bad.
It smells like
amaretto.
Like, you know, like, hi, welcome. Like, you know how when you put like a vanilla, hey, J-Dog One Party. Welcome. welcome. You guys, be sure to visit each other's channels. Give each other a thumbs up. Give this live a thumbs up as well, y'all. We're having a Valentine's Day shout out.
And we're eating amarettos.
We're eating a little bit of everything.
Yeah. That stinks. Do you want to try a chocolate one now?
It's super sweet. It is super, super, super sweet.
So are they both almond and chocolate? Because all it says is almond and chocolate cake
bites. I don't know.
We'll see.
Hey, J-Dog, where are you located?
I feel like you asked him that.
Do I?
I think so.
I forget, y'all. I'm getting old. Not really. Just my memory. I forget. Welcome, Joy. Our chocolate is seizing up. It's because you put the wet stuff in there.
I know. Because the people dip strawberries in there.
Yeah. Our chocolate is getting cold. It's seizing up. Oh, darn.
I just think it's getting cold.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. This whole, it's really...
Mm-hmm. Well, it said you get anything wet.
But I don't
see the wetness
how.
from them.
I don't see how.
Because it's a different kind of chocolate. Give us a thumbs up for Lucky. He's like, what can I eat? Y'all let me in there. Let me in there. Let me have something. There you go. Hey, Gail. Where are you from as well? I know where Jay Gutierrez is from. And peanut butter. I wonder if you can reheat it. Man, I wanted some more chocolate for my strawberries. Okay, you know what? I'm going to try one of these. One of these official. Look at that. Look how pretty that is. Mine would not look that good. Oh, Indiana.
Oh.
Sweet. Do you have snow? I think I knew that you were in Indiana. Do you guys have snow? It's cold down here today. It's in the 50s, which is cold for us.
Move. It's really irritating me.
Sierra's getting attacked by balloons more. And she's eating chocolate out of the container.
To our north, but all we got was rain. Cool.
We've been having a lot of rain. Every day there was rain.
Yep.
No rain today, thank goodness.
It's gonna jack up my stomach.
Yeah. I should probably not eat a lot of chocolate.
Probably shouldn't.
I should get some more. I think I like white chocolate better than I like dark chocolate.
You mean milk chocolate?
Mm-mm.
You actually mean like dark chocolate?
I like white chocolate way better than dark chocolate.
I hate dark chocolate.
It's healthier for you.
It's way healthier. It's like, which is weird. It's like less sugar than like milk chocolate and white chocolate.
Really?
That's why it's healthier. But
that may be true.
That's cute.
Hi, welcome. Y'all be sure to check each other's channels out. Leave a comment after watching their videos in full. Lucky's going crazy.
Come here, Luck. Dude, I would so dye my hair like that color, that pinkish color.
Your whole head?
My whole head.
I made her a little...
I want to go blonde, but my mom says no.
Well, that would be a lot of bleaching. I made her show them your little basket. I made her a little Valentine's Day basket.
It's like my favorite candies.
Uh-huh.
Linda.
Well, hello. Welcome. Excuse me, though. Thank you.
Lucky! Stop it. Thank you.
Y'all,
I told him.
could y'all just sit and eat fruit?
I just say, could you just sit and like kill your dog? Love you.
I
more.
love fruit.
Aww. That's so cute.
You like it?
Yeah.
A charm for your bracelet?
Obviously. I like it. I didn't get my mom anything for Valentine's Day.
Yeah, you did. I got the cutest, warmest scarf and some
That
jammies.
wasn't necessary. None of that was necessary for Valentine's Day. I just bought it for you. And then she got me a card. You know what's funny is that I heart my mom because she never got me a graduation card.
I know. I'm not a card person. I thought he was going to... Look, he's right here. I thought he was going to attack my pineapple. I don't think pineapple is good. Do y'all have dogs? And if you do are they like Lucky where they just are around like 24/7 trying to get your scraps? Or no, sir?
Like a man, so needy.
Or even not even trying to get scraps, but
just in your personal space.
Big time.
Oh, that's so cute. I feel bad I didn't get you anything.
You did. You got me the scarf and the...
But that wasn't for Valentine's Day.
But you gave it to me on Valentine's Day.
Because it arrived on Valentine's Day.
Well, then that works.
I guess. I'll get her something later. Later. Does anybody want to adopt a dog?
Gail says, yep.
I'm like, ugh. Like, even when I go pee, he's like right there.
That was a little TMI.
Well, it's true. I feel like everyone's dog does that when they go home alone. Oh my! He'll lay in front of my sink when I'm home alone.
On her rug in front of her sink. You want to try one of these strawberries that are already done? I hope you are, because
I think I kind of ruined it with the chocolate. One tummy hurts.
Well, you're gonna have to eat some of these. Yeah. Have y'all ever had
the pretzel bread's a lot of
pretzel bread?
I like pretzel like nuggets, but that bread's like really thick.
It is. It's actually 2 loaves. She's
thick.
Which we should have just done one, because this is 1 whole loaf. It's like more. I didn't think it was gonna end up being a lot, but it's a lot of bread.
If people see you. Don't just lick it, eat it.
You gotta rip it up for him.
He's actually gonna look.
Hi, welcome.
Hi.
We're having a Valentine shout out.
That was so cute. Your hair got like stuck on his face. Okay, if you're gonna eat it.
Do you want it here? He's sniffing the chocolate. He's like, y'all are dipping your stuff in something.
And it's so weird because like you give stuff to him to eat, he'll spit it out. And then if you give it back to him again, like hold it and hand feed him, then he'll eat it.
It's crazy. And when we have company, like I'm embarrassed because he's like, he doesn't bark or whine, but he'll just like look at you.
Do you want to know whose fault that is? You and your parents. That's whose fault that is. She'll be eating. She's like, do you want to cut this up and give him the rest?
But he doesn't beg. He just looks at you like pitifully.
Here.
Will
you stop? I'm trying. He just dropped apple.
He just dropped apple.
No, not my fingers. The bread. Eat the bread.
How is everybody's 2020 shaping up? Hopefully everything's going well for everyone. Y'all, we started the new year sick.
Yeah.
It was crazy. It took us like almost the whole rest of the vacation to get better.
Yeah.
I'm going to bed, Gail says. Have a good night. Good night, Gail. Night. Thank you for joining us. We hope that you have a great rest of your Valentine's Day. Sending y'all lots of loves and kisses. Hugs and kisses. Loves and kisses. I don't know. I swear I have not had anything to drink.
It's a chocolate.
I'm having a chocolate high. Thanks for joining us, Gail. Have a good evening.
I really like it.
I thought you would.
I like it more. I want the candy.
Oh, well, see, I thought you would like the candy.
You want to try one? They're sour.
Well, no, I don't like those. I know you do, though. Hey, Claudia, how are you? How's Miss Diva? Sierra's trying to open up her candy. She's being attacked by balloons.
Here.
We had strawberries, pineapple, pretzel. I don't know that I like these.
Just try one.
But this bread, it's a lot of bread. Chocolate covered strawberries from HEB, of course. We did have
those are nasty. This is like a 5-year-old candy that doesn't care.
Wow.
Oh god.
That is sour.
I just grew hair on my nipples.
We have hair on your nipples. Oh my gosh. We have cheese.
I mean, I don't have like all the time have hair on my nipples.
And this conversation just went left.
Clear that up.
We have we had white chocolate, but it's cold, and so it's now apples and these little cake bites, but they smell like amaretto.
They smell like food.
And I had an unfortunate situation with amaretto sours. So
that's alcohol, right?
Yeah, amaretto sour is alcohol. And I had an unfortunate situation with those.
The chocolate with that sour candy just made my stomach turn green.
Yes. She said she's doing good, Divas. Oh. What did y'all do for Valentine's Day? We were planning to do this live. We were going to do it earlier. But when I got off work, I was like, I think I want to take like a little baby nap.
Here we are like 3 hours later.
And we woke up at like 8:30 or 9. I was like, oh well. But it's a good thing we didn't go on too early because hopefully people were out enjoying.
I wonder how many babies are conceived on Valentine's Day. Like, what's the ratio?
What's the statistic of babies being born on Valentine's Day?
No, being conceived.
I mean, being conceived on Valentine's Day.
I wonder if they're hand in hand with like prom night.
Oh. Well, considering that only a small population of people are going to prom.
That's true.
I don't know.
But think about like every high school in the United States, Canada, Alaska, whatever, having prom night. Like, that's a lot of teenagers.
Yeah. Hopefully they're not all doing things.
Bumping the broom.
Bumping the broom.
You know what they say? Bumping the broom?
I don't think so.
You better not be bumping
Have y'all heard that? Bumping the broom?
I think so.
I think she just made that up.
Don't be bumping the broom in there.
What'd y'all do tonight, Gail?
Gail's left.
I mean, Claudia. Peanut butter is at work right now. I know. Maybe there was alcohol in that cake bite, and I just
stunk. It smelled like alcohol a little bit.
It smells just like amaretto sours.
Oh my god, what if there was? No,
they couldn't. And plus, when you bake it, that alcohol bakes away.
I don't know, because we've had some cupcakes that had some alcohol in it. Remember one time?
Yeah, but that was infused. So they put it in the cupcake after it was already cooked. It was like a soaked. Yeah, like a soaked or drunk cupcake.
What?
Lucky's down here just looking.
Yeah,
he was eating apples.
Valentine.
Oh, we should have got him a Valentine outfit. Oh,
no.
Dang.
He's not gonna wear it. Oh, we could have got like a Cupid.
Yeah, like a Cupid outfit. He would wear it.
Cupid?
The only thing he doesn't like to wear are ears. Like, like hats. Like,
or
he doesn't
like shoes.
or shoes. He does not
He
do
looks like a
shoes
baby
well.
trying to walk for the first time.
Yeah, he does not do shoes well.
Mm-mm.
Are you cold? It's cold in
My
here.
tummy is killing me.
Sierra's tummy is hurting, and she ate a bunch of cheese. Well,
Chocolate.
Bless you. Yes, chocolate. I hope those of you that are watching the replay later will hit up all the people in the live and go to their channels, watch and see what their channels are about, and subscribe to them, give them a chance, and hit their notification bells and give them a thumbs up. Leave them a thoughtful comment. All that good stuff. Uh-oh.
You weren't supposed to refrigerate it, and we refrigerated it.
Weren't supposed to refrigerate what? Oops. The chocolate? Oh, whoopsie.
Oopsie.
Whoopsie. Hey, Claudia, what was it that in her life we were talking about something that would be good to do a video about? They had somebody had mentioned, and I screenshotted how to make the cake.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was something else we were talking about that would be good to do. I can't remember. Do you remember what it was, Claudia? Like you were like, oh man, that would be a good video.
Who, me?
No, Claudia in her live. I don't know that it was making that cake. It was like sex on the beach or better than sex cake or something like that. But I got the ingredients. It looks
sex
good.
On the beach, like very messy.
I don't know, but it's a drink as well. Let me have your drink. Speaking of drinks, I need a little drink.
I'm not trying to get Corona. You got water.
I do have water. It's around the sunflowers that I'm so afraid I'm gonna knock over. It's like right here.
Pretty.
It's so super high. They're like way up high.
I cannot wait for them to bloom. I'm so excited. Do you know that you can actually grow sunflowers from like legit sunflower seeds?
Yeah.
I want to buy some and just like plant.
Last year at the fair, remember at the rodeo, it
bloomed, but then I forgot to water it for like 2 days and then it died.
She gets her green thumb from me.
No, don't say that.
Which I have no green thumb. It's like black.
That's for sure.
I know. We have a lot of fruit.
I don't want to kill the sunflowers. They're really pretty.
I know. I hope.
And I've never had official sunflowers like that. Like, these are like my first sunflowers.
Aw. Welcome, whoever's joining us. Thank y'all for watching and viewing. And if you have your own channel, make sure that you look at the live chat and click on the other people that have channels. Welcome. You guys be sure to check out each other's channels and watch their videos. Leave them a thoughtful comment. Give them a thumbs up. Ah, thank you. You're so sweet. I seriously want us to get together soon, Miss Gutierrez.
You know I'm craving?
What are you craving?
Those tiny tacos from Jack in the Box.
Okay, she tried those tiny tacos from Jack in the Box.
Good.
Oh, Claudia said you know what? Our internet has been acting crazy too lately.
It's the world.
We called Xfinity and told them
all the millennials
that it was
on the internet.
that it was slow, and so they the customer service person said, "Okay, we'll do a booster or something."
That just made it worse.
It made it worse. I was like, no.
Yeah.
Okay, Claudia, what was the thing from your live that you said, "Oh, this would be a good thing to do a video on"? I don't think it was the cake, which I screenshotted. The better than sex cake, I think that was. But there was something else that that we were talking about in your live. And I hate if I don't write stuff down, y'all, I forget. It's terrible.
Guys, so I accidentally bought my mom like lingerie and I didn't even mean to.
It's not lingerie. It's just jammies.
It looks a little skimpy.
It's not.
It does a little bit. A mixed
drink.
Mixed, so like
I forgot what the drink
mixology?
was. Like no, like it's like a specific drink.
And then just like film herself making it?
I guess so, yeah. It was like something orgasm, or it had to do with sex or something. Why are you looking at me? It's the name of a drink, not like you're doing it.
I don't want, obviously, hopefully you wouldn't film orgasm for
It's
me.
the name of a drink.
No, that's weird.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness.
Come here, Bubby.
Here, go. Come here, Papa.
What's the matter?
It's crazy. Claudia, what did you and Diva do tonight for Valentine's? And you too, Miss Gutierrez. What did y'all do tonight?
Here, Snuggles.
Oh.
You look at my toes.
Oh gosh.
Stop, that tickles.
We were gonna go to the movies after we did our live, but seeing as how I fell asleep till 8:30 or 9, and it's like almost 10:30, we won't be going to the movies.
No, I'm like trying so hard to stay awake too.
I wish y'all were here because we could give y'all. We have all this sweets, and I don't know why I bought so much sweets because I'm not even a sweets person. Oops.
I don't know either, sis.
I feel like, Chinese food. Yes. I could eat
I want some menu though.
Some Chinese food. Menudo sounds good too. But I could eat Chinese food like every day. My parents are so funny because like if they had Chinese yesterday or anything, like if they had whatever the day before, the next day they won't eat it. It cracks me up.
We're in like the same week.
Yeah. Or like, if like when my mom used to work before she retired, if she went out with her I was gonna say classmates, but
work friends.
Yeah. What do you call that?
Coworkers.
I was trying to say workmates, but that didn't sound right. And they went and had like barbecue or whatever, and then for dinner she would like, oh, we can't have barbecue.
Or like my grandmother, if she tries one thing at a restaurant, she doesn't like it, she never goes back to that restaurant.
But we're kind of that way sometimes.
Yeah, but
too. You will try it a couple of times.
Really.
Yeah.
She like if she tries one thing and she doesn't like it, she doesn't go back. Like that one. And then one time she made us a Cracker Barrel.
Oh my god!
Have a salad that she wanted. I was so mortified.
She was like, "Where Sierra is sleepy." Yes,
I am very sleepy.
And we just woke up at 8:30.
I didn't sleep the whole 3 hours.
I crashed.
I couldn't sleep. I had ansia a little bit.
She did. I don't know why.
I don't know.
It's crazy. Well, y'all are gonna hear it officially from us today. So all the rest of our mukbangs that we do, Sierra's like, what news? Are gonna be healthy. Yeah, you heard it here.
It's not gonna last.
It is gonna last. It has to last.
As we just had chocolate.
I know today is the last hurrah. But I wonder how much. Look, it's only 84 calories. That's not bad. And 9 carbs. For how much? Let's see.
For like 2 chocolate
for
chips.
9 wafers.
How many was in the whole package?
I don't know.
Probably like 30 in there.
Yeah, probably.
So like 30 times 9 is like a lot.
Yeah, but we didn't eat. There's still a lot there. And we were I was drizzling. You were like dunking. Hi, Inks World. Happy Valentine's Day to you too.
Hi.
How's it going? What'd you do for Valentine's Day? And y'all, be sure to grab each other up, go visit each other's channels, and show each other some love. Show each other some love on Valentine's Day.
Mom's forcing me to lose weight.
I'm not forcing her.
Well, actually, my doctor is.
So the reason that we're going to be eating more healthy after today, actually the only bad thing that we have today is the little cakes and the white chocolate, which it's hard now. So, and all this pretzel bread, which it's like 1 or 2 is good, but then it's like too much. Inks World says, I have been ripping and running all day long. Oh, stop.
In Q's world. Oh, in Q's world.
Oh, in Q's World. Yes. Okay. Recording all day. Congratulations. I've been editing. Well, working and editing.
Wait, how did you say his name when you first
Inks.
Yeah, so it's in Q's world.
In Q's World. I've been wanting to do healthy videos too, but people don't want to see that. I know.
No.
I know. I've been worried. Stop it. I've been worried about that too.
I say we just eat seafood every day.
But seafood every day is expensive. So yeah, I know. We've thought about that, Claudia, about the healthy videos, but so I don't know how much everybody in Q's World says I want to see healthy. Yay!
I'm still trying to figure out how you got inks from that.
I don't know. But I keep doing opposite too. I know. And we try to eat healthy, especially like if we're filming something that's not healthy, then during our regular meal days, we just try to eat healthier. But so Sierra has been.
So basically, layman's terms or whatever, I have spinal fluid buildup in my brain, and then my arteries over here,
in her jugular vein.
And so they want to see if maybe by me losing weight, it kind of decreases. And if that doesn't work, then we're gonna do a spinal tap and a whole bunch of other stuff.
Yeah. So what it started was at the beginning of the year, we had sinus infections. It was before that. It was just having like ear infections, being sick, and she kept saying that her ear was hurting. So y'all, in the Hispanic culture, there's this thing where you get a newspaper, you line. Okay, this is gonna sound crazy, but you get a newspaper, you line it with like mentholatum, and then you catch it on fire, and then the heated smoke does something. Yeah. In Q's World said, hopefully that works. Yes. And so I mean, we did everything. We even got her medicine for ear infections, everything. And finally
we tried antibiotics, we tried
everything, drops. And so finally one day she said, Mom, I'm gonna look for an ENT. Ear, nose, and throat doctor. And so, when your kid says, I'm going to look for a doctor and make my own appointment, I was like, whoa, okay. She really, it really must be bothering her. So I said, okay, let me look and see which one's in our network. So we get an appointment, and the freaky thing was he's asking her all these questions, and then he comes and he does like this, like he grabs her by the neck. And I was kind of like, whoa, I kind of like sat up in my chair, and even her eyes bugged out. And he like forcefully grabbed her neck. And he was, and
he did it so hard that like my circulation stopped.
Yeah. And like her face got red. And I was like, whoa, and he goes, okay, do you hear it now? Because so basically what it is she had been saying she had been hearing like air in her ear, and so that's why I thought she just had an ear infection. I go for one for her allergies. It's always best to go to a specialist. Yes. Well, so thank goodness he did that, which kind of looked aggressive to me.
Oh, baby,
but it was very aggressive. And then she was like, no, I don't hear it anymore. And then he goes, okay, I'm going to release and tell me what you hear. So he took his hand off, and she said, oh, whoa, like it was like a huge whooshing and pain. And he said, okay, I know what this is. You need to see a specialist because
it could be
possibly an aneurysm. And we were like, what? I mean, like got to the car and I'm crying. And he's like, here's the only doctor in Houston that handles this thing. And we're going to send an order, and you need to make the appointment ASAP because I can't help you with this, and this is the only doctor. We were like, what?
I love the specialist guy. He's so gorgeous.
He is. He looks like Clark Kent. So
no, not even.
Hey, Village. Hey, Jay. How are you? Welcome. So we're telling our story about Sierra's ear. So after we went to the specialist, we did a hearing test. Well, before we saw him, did a hearing test. Her hearing is fine. So the specialist, he's like the only one at Baylor College of Medicine.
He specializes in like neck base surgery
and skull, neck, and ear based surgeries. And
he's tied up in
so yay. And so he said, okay, I need y'all to do a CT and MRI. So we did CT, MRI.
I'm gonna see my battle.
And then it's not
as bad.
Yeah.
Guys,
it was like purple. It was bad from her CT or the MRI.
They did an MRI of my.
Oh, thank you, Claudia. She said sending prayers your way. So yesterday.
They did an MRI of my brain to make sure I didn't have any tumors. And then they did an MRI of like this
whole area.
Yeah, to make sure there wasn't like tumors there. But so basically,
wait, because when we first saw the doctor, he said, "I don't know what this is."
Yeah,
but that's why we need to do the CT scan.
Yeah, he didn't see any signs of what it could be. That's why he had to do CT.
Yeah, he said he didn't see any signs of an aneurysm because she wasn't showing those symptoms.
I wasn't showing symptoms.
But he called
my ears were clean and everything. Like I didn't have no ear infections.
Yeah, he said her inner ear, her outer ear looked fine. And so all he called it was vascular anomaly.
Because he didn't know.
Because he didn't know what it was.
Hi, Minnie.
Hi, Minnie. How are you? Welcome. Happy Valentine's Day to you and to everyone. Welcome. So we're talking about Sierra's ear issue. Yeah. Or not really. It's not really ear. It's come to find out. It's like it came from underneath. It's her vein. So this week was her second appointment back to the doctor after he got all the scans.
But it kind of scared me because he came in there with another doctor and I was like, uh-oh.
Yeah, we were like,
uh-oh. But he basically said that he basically said that my MRI and CT are clear.
Yes. He goes, I have good news and bad news.
She's not letting me tell my story.
Go. Because I don't want you to forget anything.
I'm not. So yeah, he basically said I have good news and bad news. He said good news is I don't see any tumors or anything. Bad news, I don't see anything.
So
let me put it.
Go.
Wait.
Oh, thank you, Claudia. And y'all be sure to check he hit his head. Be sure to check each other out as well.
Stop it.
Okay. Hold on. He's going crazy under here. Oh, just hit his own head. Pobrecito. Okay, here.
Okay,
here.
That's enough.
He's going crazy under there. Okay.
And so basically, he doesn't know what is exactly wrong with my ear. And he was like, it would be fun for me to like poke around and do like a spinal tap and do some shunts. But I don't want to subject you to that unless we absolutely need to. So he said that sometimes when you get a large quantity of like spinal fluid in like your brain and stuff like that, it's because like, you're gaining weight or it's just like a genetic thing. So he wants me to try losing weight and see if that helps. If that doesn't help, then he's going to go in and do a spinal tap and stuff like that. So,
yep. So I was like, he called it intracranial hypertension or intracranial pressure.
Like I'm hearing it right now. It's so weird.
It's like a whooshing sound. But I told my parents, I was like, so I spent over $1,500 on x-rays, CT scan and MRI.
Plus parking.
Plus parking. Plus
the drive.
Plus all the 2 appointments with him, the one with the ENT.
All the emotional eating I've been doing.
To just tell her to lose weight. And so I was like, well, we've been saying we wanted to lose weight. He goes, yeah, that'll be good for both of y'all. I'm like, seriously? Like I'm paying all this money and you're just telling us to lose weight? But in all jokingness aside, thank God that there was nothing else really majorly wrong. And hopefully,
it's kind of a two-way sword because it's like, I want to know, like, part of me wishes that there was something. So it's like an easy fix. Well, not like a tumor, but like, something wrong with my blood vessels or something.
Yeah.
Because now it's like, how long, how much weight am I going to have to lose before it should be going away? Like, am I going to have to wait another 4 months? Is it going to be a whole year with it now?
We don't know. One thing he did say too, and he said that he saw y'all, when doctors say all these big, huge words, and I was like, and I'm feverishly on my phone trying to take notes. He said that there's either a bone around the vein or behind the vein, or that's somewhere around the vein. The bone looks thin. But basically, he couldn't tell if the bone is really thin or if it's just the angle of the scan. But at any rate, he said that it's like everything is his best guess, because when you're dealing with this part of the body, unless you see something.
He said it's not like when you break a bone. Okay, I need to fix your ACL. He said it's different when
a bone, because the ACL isn't a bone.
Okay, well, whatever. But he was like, it's different when you're dealing with like blood vessels and stuff in the neck when it connects to the brain. It's hard to figure out what exactly is going on. Yeah. So I'm gonna give it 6 months. The weight
or less, hopefully,
in 6 months. And if it's not there, if it's still there, then we're gonna have
then we go to plan B. So probably in about probably less than that, like 3 months ish is what probably.
I have to lose weight in 3 months.
Yeah, like a little bit of weight. I mean, we should lose some weight in 3 months. So we'll see. We will see.
With documentary.
Yeah. So
though, because whenever I've been like told by a doctor to lose weight and like a crunch time, I'm pretty good at losing weight. Yeah. I think it makes me determined.
Yeah.
You need to calm down.
Did you give him chocolate?
No.
Well, chocolate is bad for dogs, but
yeah, don't say that.
He's like super hyper.
We did not give him chocolate. Let's make that clear.
We did not. Okay, so Minnie and Jay, what did you guys do? And in Q's world, did you tell us what y'all did for Valentine's Day?
I'm still wondering how you got Ink's World.
I don't know why. I just thought it was Ink's World. Sorry, my apologies. Uh-oh. Y'all, sorry. Our internet is getting funky too. Welcome. If y'all are just joining us, be sure to check each other out, visit each other's videos, make sure that you go through the replay on the chat and visit each other's channels. Ooh, Olive Garden. Minnie went to Olive Garden. I love Olive Garden. In Q's world said it's okay. I do want to keep
I don't know where she's getting the cake from.
I don't know either. I'm crazy. Ooh, stuffed mush. She doesn't like mushrooms that much. No. Stuffed mushrooms.
I'll eat it if it's like fried and I like smother it in like ranch or something.
Single life stayed home. After work, I came home. We were gonna film like right after work, like 6 o'clock-ish, and I was like, you know what? I think I want to take a nap.
Yeah.
We woke up at like 8:30.
Like 2 weeks.
Yeah, these last couple of weeks have been crazy.
I talked about that in my video today. The way to say my name.
Oh, cool. Y'all didn't do much. Really oh, she said she filmed today. That's right. I edited stuffed mushrooms. Yes. You know what though? I tried at Shake Shack.
Oh my god! It felt like you dug your face in like the earth. Like if you could get into outer space, grab earth and just bite it. Ooh. That's what the mushroom tastes like. It tastes like you bit earth.
Jay said homemade tostadas. Yay.
We're coming to your
call us next.
Please stop.
So at Shake Shack, I was trying to be healthy.
You bit earth.
And I never had one before. So they had a portobello burger. But it was like,
I'm having flashbacks.
It was meat and then a portobello mushroom.
Dude, it was huge.
On top of it.
It was fried and it had cheese in it. But guys, imagine this. Close your eyes.
Very
imagine
earthy.
this. You went into outer space. You grabbed earth and you bit it. That's exactly what that tastes like.
Why do you have to go to outer space to grab
Because
Earth?
I can't grab Earth right here in my living room.
Okay. But you could get dirt.
Yeah.
Did you add any type of meat? Yes.
No.
Oh,
today.
Jay. The
I'm in your
tostadas.
neighborhood this weekend.
Oh,
Let's go.
okay. Call us. We'll be home.
Yeah.
We'll be home editing. I feel like I'm always editing. Like she drives everywhere now. So every time
I don't have to edit.
You don't want to edit.
No.
So every time we're driving
but she
somewhere.
uses that. She's like, I'm like, I don't want to drive. She's like, well, you have to edit. I was like, fine, I'll drive. And you know what happens? She doesn't even edit.
I do. Mostly.
She'll edit for like 5 minutes and just get sidetracked.
I do get sidetracked. Minnie, call us if you're going to be in our neighborhood. We could go to lunch or dinner whenever you're around.
Or brunch.
Brunch. Or coffee.
I wonder who came up with brunch.
Who knows? Who knows? Baron. What's Baron?
Are you sure? NQ's World is a...
I don't know. NQ. Is that your first name in Q's World?
Girl.
I don't know. Oh, Jay said no spinach, spinach for lettuce, cheese, sour cream, tomatoes, jalapenos, and cilantro.
Oh. Ooh. Okay, fancy.
Be right back in Q's World. Okay. Yes. We need to come film at your house. Yum. That sounds good. That sounds real good. I saw what is her name? She's out of California. I think it's like Marie. What's her name? She's real pretty. Remember I've showed you before? Marie. Anyway, she did like ceviche on tostadas, except it wasn't like on tostadas. It was like on like, you know, the big square chicharrones. She had some like, she broke them in half or something. And then she had all the ingredients laid out, kind of like how we have everything laid out. And then she had the stacks of the like chicharrones, and then she had the ceviche. I think she had like shrimp ceviche, and then she added everything, and then she put Valentines on top. I was like, oh, that looks really good. She called it something tostadas. Maybe it was ceviche tostadas. I can't remember. But I'm not a fan of ceviche anything. Y'all know me. I like all my stuff cooked well done. Like well done. That's why I always mess up my seafood, because I'll cook it and then I'm like, oh, that doesn't look right. It didn't look done. And then I cook it more and then it's too done. So yeah. I need a seafood cooking lesson. Claudia, do you cook your own seafood?
I think
he stepped on your toe. How about you, Minnie? I know you guys do a lot of like crawfish and stuff. Crawfish, I think we have down, or Sierra has down.
I could tweak it a little bit more.
Yeah, but I think you do a good job on the crawfish.
It's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work.
It's honestly a lot of work just for like 5 pounds. Like I honestly don't feel like doing all that work just for 5 pounds.
Yeah, but for my birthday, I think you did like 60 pounds.
Yeah, never doing that again.
Everybody like took crawfish home.
Like we had
crawfish left over.
It was crazy. Like I'm not doing that
again. Oh, you did a seafood boil the first time cooking it. Yay. Jay sent us a photo. Where's my phone?
Right here.
So how did it go? Or did you film it, Claudia? Your seafood boil? I need to watch it. OMG. Jay. I'm going to show it. It looks super. Oh, wait. I want to make sure your phone number isn't showing. Or your last name. Let me put my finger over it. Oh, wait. I can just click on the image. Y'all, I'm technology challenged.
But wait, because you might still. Oh, there you go. Yeah, just do it just like that.
Yeah. Look at that. That looks good. Super good. Are those black beans? Doing the crawfish. Yes. She did a good job.
That's crazy.
She did a good job.
Yeah, until I realized, oh wow, the propane isn't.
That's what
I
took
was
so long.
mad. So I had everything hooked up. The propane was going. You could smell the propane, but the pot was ice cold. And I'm like, okay, it's been 40 minutes. 40 minutes, the propane's been going. I can smell the propane. Why isn't it working? So my grandfather was like, did you move the flap? And I'm like, what flap? So he gets underneath. There's like a flap that covers where like the propane comes out, and it was just shard to pieces. So and then after that we got it working super fast.
Yeah, and we've done it by ourselves before too. Oh, Jay is so smart. He said if you turn your phone, it makes it bigger. Look at that, y'all. That looks really good. So Claudia, like 2 weeks ago, oh, I'm so behind on videos. We're gonna have to watch that.
We're so behind on life.
We're so behind on everything.
I feel like these 2 weeks, I've like aged like 10 years.
Oh, I don't know. I don't want to say
the
that.
Best crawfish are in.
And Hanks? What's Hanks?
The restaurant? Lucky Stop.
Is that a restaurant? Okay, let me look that up. Hold on. Okay, Miss Gutierrez, you need to tell us where Hanks is.
I love her. She's so
I know. I miss y'all. By the way, if you see any of the other guys, Miss Gutierrez, tell them I said hi and that I miss everybody.
It's on Highway 6.
Hanks Crab Shack?
Maybe.
Or
it's
Hanks
on Highway 6. Whatever's on Highway 6.
Okay. North Fry Road. Let's see. Hanks Highway 6. Stop licking me. Oh, here we go. Hanks Crawfish Bar and Grill.
Lucky.
Stop it.
He's being so needy right now. He does, guys. He does that whenever we're like online.
Claudia says those tostadas look good. Oh my gosh! Look at this place. It's only 20 minutes away too.
Mm-mm.
It opens at 11. Oh,
like
okay.
PM?
Yeah. Oh, it's over. It's over. Okay, I know where this is. I'm gonna send myself the directions. Okay, it's 26 miles away, so it's like 45 minutes away.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Thank you. You'll have to meet us there sometime. Yes. Yes. We're always looking for places. Shrimp scampi over white rice. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds super good. Is her go-to meal. Ever since shrimp scampi doesn't have that much it's like a butter sauce, right? Ever since I learned how to do, I think my phone just died. Ever since I learned how to do the Alfredo sauce, he's just licking me. He's like licking the crap out of me.
Whenever we film, he gets very needy.
Yes.
He just starts, like, I swear he sucked my toes.
I don't know if he's like realizing that we're not talking to him or we're talking but not to him, but he's under the table. Ham. Yes. It's crazy. Okay.
Why
there we go.
So needy?
But I will dip just about anything in that Alfredo sauce. It's so good. It's super good. And the cool thing is with that Alfredo sauce, yeah, is like it makes a he has to have airtime, yes. Don't encourage him.
The amount of people that just watch us just to see
yeah, they'll be like, where's Lucky? On TikTok, our videos with Lucky get more play than anything. Than Sierra. She's a little salty about it.
Yeah, really.
Stop it. Stop licking. Crazy dog. Anyway, but that Alfredo sauce, it makes a big batch, and then so we just freeze, like we use whatever. Stop. We just use whatever we're gonna use, and then Oh, 2 thumbs up for little Lucky.
Aw.
Yes. And then he goes even
You
more.
see, he's like going heel.
Okay. Stop.
Like
stop.
we've timed it. He has literally licked us straight for like 10 minutes.
Oh no. It was like 20 minutes you let him
That's right.
lick your hand. I was like, Hey, welcome, whoever's just joining us. You guys be sure to check each other's channels out.
Stop.
He's gonna hit his head. I keep putting my hand right here. I'm so excited. Okay, I can't. So Claudia, back to your seafood boil. Did you make it on camera or did you just eat it or both? I love watching the cooking ones because it's something I can try. See, it's like they're siblings. Like the two of them, it's crazy. I have 2 children. I'm the only one that really disciplines him. Did he bite you?
No, he has bited me.
Okay, come here. Yeah. Okay.
He just made me
Okay.
fart.
Oh my gosh.
Ew.
He's got her over here burping and farting.
Dude, he just headbutted me.
Come here. Oh, okay. Calm down. Yeah.
My tummy hurts.
And he should be full. He's been eating all kinds of stuff. She made it off camera and then filmed trying out 2 different sauces.
Ooh, John loves to cook. And
I love watching John loves to cook. Yes. And Sierra makes our beloved sauce now. She when the first time I made it, I did too much ginger and it was bad. Like we had to throw it away because it was like seriously bad. I just put way too much ginger. And then the next time I made it, I did something else that I don't know what it was, but it just didn't taste right again. And with all the ingredients, I was like shoot, this is a lot to throw away because you use like 4 sticks of butter and I don't know, like 10 different ingredients and garlic and a whole head of onion and all kinds of stuff. So it's like, it's crazy. Anyway, so then one day she was like, let me just try it. And I was like, okay, knock yourself out. And it was like perfect. So now she's in charge of the beloved sauce because she makes it perfect. Sometimes she gets a little crazy with the spice. And I'm like, dang, who are you mad at? Because it gets like very spicy. But it's still really good. So Diva preferred John's sauce. Okay, I'm gonna have to try his sauce. I enjoyed both of them, but did feel Belove's has a lot of ingredients. Okay, I'm gonna have to try his. Definitely. Hey, if Diva likes it, then hey, we're gonna have to try. But you're right. Beloved sauce literally probably has about 10 spices. And like some of the spices we had never bought before, like we didn't have. And then even still, like she has about, I don't know, I want to say like 4 or 5 other spices that are optional. And so some of those we've never even used. So hi, welcome. You headed to bed. All right. Hugs and kisses. Hope you have a good evening. Bye, Jay. With those good tostadas, man. That looks super good. Did he ever say if it was black beans or regular beans? For some reason, I don't like black beans. But if they're creamy, then I don't mind. Hey, before you go, were those black beans or regular pinto beans? They were black beans, but they look creamy. So I might have to try those. I just don't like beans when, like, a lot of times to me it seems like black beans are like harder. I don't know. That's another reason why I don't like Taco Bell, because their beans are like hard, but did brown. Oh, so it's black beans, but you did brown, like pinto beans. Okay. Excellent. Oh yeah, show me. That'll be good. I'm always looking for some new recipes. Definitely. Tell Vladdy we said happy birthday. Happy Valentine's Day too. I hope you guys have a good evening. Night. Night, Jay. So I can't wait to try and look at, oh, good night. Bye, Jay and Vladdy. I can't wait to look at y'all's different recipes. And Minnie, you're gonna have to send me that shrimp scampi recipe, because I'm all about trying some new shrimp recipes. And I can't wait to do. I'm trying to, my phone, for some reason it didn't charge right, so it's about to die, but I'm gonna have to look at your video, Claudia, and look at John Loves to Cook's sauce, because I'm all about trying some new sauces. We did Sass ASMR's green sauce. It was pretty good. The first time I made it, I think I used too much fish sauce, so it was a little just fishy tasting. Oh, you're welcome, Claudia. Thank you. You guys have been so much help. I love our group chats. Totally love them. Like, I learned so much from you guys. I can't wait to see what John's is, especially you saying it's lighter. Like, light as in not so much butter. And y'all, please go check out Claudia. I love her setup. She's got a cute backdrop and her table. That's what we need to do. We were talking about that the other day, is we moved in here from the kitchen. We used to, if you go back and look at our older videos, we used to be in a different place where we had a white table and a white backdrop, but we have fluorescent lights, the big, long, white, skinny ones up in the ceiling. And we when the lights went out, we could not get the little covering off. Like, we tried and tried and tried, and I was scared we were gonna break it, because we couldn't get it off. And everybody we talked to was like, oh, it's easy, you just pull down one side and it should flap off. Oh, you diluted it with some chicken stock. That's a good idea. Ooh, and I bet that made the flavor more intensified too. That's a very good idea. In fact, you know what? I think that's what Sierra did different that I didn't do on the Be Love sauce. I think she used or uses, we'll have to ask her when she comes back, but I think she uses some chicken stock too. I always forget about chicken stock. I didn't even think about that. Well, I can't wait to try to watch your video. So our lights have never been fixed, or not fixed, but changed. And then my parents came, my dad got up there and he popped it off easily. And so he popped it off, but then we never made it to Walmart to get the long dills. So we finally got the old ones down, and we just haven't gone to find out which. We bought some, but they were the wrong ones. So I was like, well, let's take the old ones so we can see, which kind it is, so we don't have to keep trying it. Claudia says, on the Be Love sauce, it calls for a chicken stock too, but I added a lot more because it makes it too thick. Yeah. So I don't know. I honestly, I don't even know what Sierra does because I'm like, just handle it. Because obviously I tried it twice and have messed it up. So I don't even pay attention because she does such a good job. And she kicks me out of the kitchen when she does it. She's like, don't touch anything, Mom, because I messed it up so bad twice. And then after the first time I did it with too much ginger, like the house just had this like aroma, and like our eyes were just watering. Lucky was going around sneezing like crazy. So now it's not, I don't even do that anymore. Jay Guitar says, any day of these have to come and taste my food. Kitten sauce. Yes. We would love to. Yes. I know your food is good too. Totally. We found a new place that, well, it's not new, but new to us, that has cabrito. So that's goat, right? I haven't had goat in forever. The last time I had goat was when, from Monterrey. The last time I had goat, I was probably like junior high, when I don't know if it was our family, somebody from our family or somebody that we knew, and they did it in the ground. Oh, smelled so good. But it's been a long time. Unless I tried, because the Indian food place that we go to, I don't know if, I think Sierra has gotten it, and I don't remember if I tried it because I'm not on Indian food. I just usually get what I know. But she's tried curry goat. So I don't know if I might have tried a bite of it, but I can't remember. That sounds so good. Like my mouth is watering just thinking about it. Hi, welcome. You guys be sure to check each other out, check each other's channel out. Be sure to show each other some love. Go back in the replay and hit up each of the channels that are here. Hey, Marcos! Welcome, welcome. Happy Valentine's Day to you, sir. How are you? What'd you do tonight for Valentine's Day? It's good to see you. It's been a crazy 2020 start for us already. Can y'all believe, like, in 2 weeks or so, roughly, it's gonna be March? Like, that just is insane to me. You're in bed. I feel you. After work, I was like, originally, I wanted to film this. And Sarah was like, no, let's do it live. And I was like, no, let's just film it and post it. And she was like, no, 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 let's do it live. I was like, okay, fine. So when I got home, I was like, okay, I think I want to take a little baby nap. And then we slept till like 8:30. It's crazy. It's so good to see you. Did you go anywhere tonight? Hey, Ralph's Trucking. Oh my gosh. Hi. Welcome, 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 y'all. Be sure to check out Ralph's Trucking. I am like so like, this is so cool. Like, y'all, Ralph's Trucking is like huge. I cannot believe it. Sierra's in the other room. She's not even gonna believe it. How are you? Y'all, be sure to check each other's channel out. Show each other some love. Give each other a thumbs up. Watch the videos in its entirety. How are you? Are you on the road, Ralph? What are you guys doing? You're what? Calling my what? No, like fan. Like I was gonna say, I'm fangirling. Ralph's Trucking is in the building. If you're on the road this night, I hope everything is going well and you were able to stop. Oh yeah, you are on the road in Atlanta, home Sunday and Monday. Well, hopefully you'll be able to do something with your wife once you get home. Hey, Sierra's coming back. Guess who's in our live? Ralph's Trucking is in the building. She's coming back. I think she had too much chocolate earlier. So she's like, oh. In Atlanta, I love Atlanta. I used to go through there with when I used to be an academy principal, we would take band trips to Florida and we would always stop like in Atlanta and we did like what's that big mountain?
You drank my drink then.
I did drink your drink. What's that big stone mountain?
Rocky Mountain?
No, in Atlanta.
Stonehenge?
No, Stonehenge is in Europe. Stone Mountain? What is that mountain called? I can't think, but we hiked down that bad boy.
That was like the worst experience of my life.
It was scary because I was wearing dress shoes.
And we didn't bring no water.
Yes.
And then we had it was a bad experience.
It was crazy. Allergy test at 9 a.m. Root canal. Oh no. Oh my gosh.
Oh wow.
Yes. You're doing all of that on Monday. Bless your heart. So when you get home, let your wife love on you some. And we'll be praying for your brother, making sure everything comes out all right.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate going to the dentist.
Yeah.
I have like phobias of dentist. I had a cavity and I know I was thirsty.
You might as well just finish it.
I know. And
it's a good thing none of us has corona because
coronavirus, I know. So they were fixing her cavity and the little drill thing
came out of my mouth.
Came off
and
the
she was like,
thing.
spit it out.
I was like, what in the world?
We did not go back to that dentist.
No. Because that could have been bad. Like that drill could have went.
It could have killed me. Because I could have swallowed it.
Well, that too.
Look at this. Look at this.
He's tired. Camera test is in March. Wow. Well, we hope everything comes out well for you.
Yeah.
For sure. But we're so glad that you're with us now. And stay safe out there. Stay warm. What's the weather like over there? Is it cold or he's in Atlanta? We have family.
Marcos Eats is in here.
Marcos Eats is here. He's in bed watching.
I love his laugh.
I do too. Did you eat anything good tonight, Ralph, for Valentine's Day?
Should have got more tea before I sat down.
I know you should have got more tea since I drank all yours.
I'm surprised you drank it. You must be really thirsty. Please stop.
Because I don't. She had this filled with green tea. I'm not a fan of green tea, but I was thirsty.
I love it, and it like comes right through you.
Ooh,
it does. Hey, hello, detox.
Well, we were having a little Valentine's fondue. We have cheese sauce, and we had some white chocolate, but it's cold in here, and it's gotten a little on the hard side. But we had strawberries, well, we still have, and some pineapple and pretzels, and we found this pretzel bread. And it's pretty good. This is one whole loaf, and we shouldn't have cut two because it's thick. It's a lot of bread. And then chocolate covered strawberries that we bought prepared. And what are you doing on my arm? And some apples and some little chocolate cake. but we're not really chocolate people, so or cake people, so we only ate one. Let's see. Oh, everything will come out before test. Camera both ends at the same time. Oh no. Hope not same camera. Hey, truck stop pizza.
What does that mean?
A camera test. Look from here and here.
Oh, shoot.
That's why he said, "Hope not same camera."
Good luck with that.
Truck stop pizza. Some of the best pizza I have ever had has been truck stop pizza. Pretty good.
Some of the best fish tacos I've had.
I knew you were gonna say that, or hot dogs, the cheesy hot dogs.
Well, I mean, it's just
from QT. Yeah. I don't know if they have QT over
is
there.
Like the only place I would get a hot dog with cheese.
And QT, I don't know if you ever see those, Ralph, but QT, I think it. What does it stand for? Quick stop. Quick stop? No, quick.
If it's QT, quick stop.
Oh yeah, quick
trip.
Quick trip. That's it. They have this. They have like this slushy, like cappuccino slushy. Oh, so good.
Yeah.
Super, super good.
Dude, there's like pretzel bread everywhere.
I know. Giving Lucky some of the pretzel bread, and so he's got little pieces. Well, it's because you gave him a big old honking piece. He needs a smaller bite. Quick trip. Yep, that's what Ralph said. Quick trip. I know. I don't know why I thought it was quick stop. Quick trip. Yes. My dad used to work for Benny Keith. I don't know if it's just a Texas thing, but he worked just day trips. And so he would go in at like 5 or 6, and then he would get off at like 2 or 3 in the morning. He would drive from like our hometown to Fort Worth and then bring a load back. And so he would always stop at QT. And sometimes, like if we were traveling, we would meet him at the QT and just follow him in. And so he and Sierra would always get hot dogs with like the cheese sauce, which really it was like a bun, a little wiener, and like a whole lot of cheese sauce. Like cheese sauce everywhere.
Yeah, literally.
Yes, literally. And she would like every time.
Like it would like
every time.
Like the hot dog to cheese ratio would just be out.
Oh yeah. And every time, literally, this girl would spill it in my car. Every time. Like it wasn't until like 2 years ago that when we stopped and she ate it, she did not spill it in the car. I'm like, what is it? I think it's because it's like in those little plasticky containers, and then trying to pick it up and eat it with just mounds and rivers of flowing cheese everywhere. It's crazy. So anyway, welcome to whoever just dropped in. Y'all be sure to hit up Ralph's Trucking and Claudia C and Marcos Eats. And I'm trying to think who else has a channel. Jay Gutierrez might have videos. Yes. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Why did I only get this much water?
Because I was filling up my tea thing.
Oh, okay. I was like, huh.
At least I thought of it.
I know. Thank you so much. Okay, and so she said the best tacos. Oh, you're going to bed. It was great to see you.
Who?
Ralph's Trucking.
Oh, yes.
Be safe in your travels back, and hopefully you and your wife will be able to on Sunday enjoy some Valentine's Day time, and we'll be thinking about you on Monday. Kind of long trips because he's in Atlanta and he won't get home till Sunday. Oh, yeah. So long trips. So sleep well, stay safe. Talk to you later, Ralph's Trucking. Jay Gutierrez says more and more work. Yes. Totally more and more work.
Will you stop getting on my blanket?
I think that would be so cool to like get to see the country. I like that shirt, by the way. She's off camera over here. She's getting comfortable.
I'm tired.
And she's got a blanket. So she's getting comfortable with a blanket with sweats on and a cute shirt.
It's the same shirt I've been wearing all night.
You've been wearing that. That shows how observant I am. Yeah. I think she was just getting tired of getting beat up by these balloons.
Bro, you really did not notice me wearing this shirt all night?
I thought it was a different shirt you had on. Sorry.
Could be in Mexico by now.
I know. Hey, wait. Will you, before you fall asleep, because I have a feeling that you're gonna, you want to start putting some of this stuff in the fridge?
No.
Oh, you want a snack? Okay, I hear you.
I want a snack. What does that mean?
Snack on the stuff.
Oh no, baby, I'm going to sleep.
Oh Lord.
Ma'am.
Oh my goodness.
It's cold in this house.
Look, I got her some balloons. And we put them. We put them on. I put them on both sides of us because I wanted to, you know, make it decorative and Yeah.
Embracing my.
And then of course I got her little.
Yeah.
Her present.
I feel like such a bad daughter.
She is not a bad daughter at all. You got me the warmest scarf ever. In fact, I was wearing it today. It's from Pink, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so soft and warm. And then some jammies.
It was like $2 from Amazon.
Well, that's okay. It doesn't matter. The price doesn't matter. Craziness. Hey, you guys, comment in the chat what your recipe size. What your ultimate gift would be.
My ultimate gift would be a pig. A little piggy.
A what?
A little piggy. Like a legit pig, like a teacup pig.
Okay.
I've wanted a baby pig since I was like little.
Yeah, but you have not said that since you were like little.
I had a dream the other night that you actually bought me a pig.
That would be a no.
And then like, you know, you could like rinse it. And I could bottle feed it.
There is not going to be a pig in my house.
Well then, I'm moving out.
Okay. Knock yourself out.
I think you guys present is my sunflowers.
Your sunflowers, really?
Screw the James Avery.
What? She has been obsessed with sunflowers, so I bought her. I know. I'm gonna be careful because it's heavy. She wanted like sunflowers, so got her some sunflowers.
Like who needs a man?
And they're not. They're not all the way open. They're not
officially blossomed yet.
I don't know. Are these little black things? Are those the seeds?
Please, just put it down.
Okay, yeah. Let me put it back
because you're gonna kill it just by looking at it.
Heavy. Oh!
Mom,
and I don't want to spill it. Why don't you go take it to the table?
No one told you to bring it in here.
I know. Okay, so what has been or what? Thank you. Jay Gutierrez says beautiful. So what have you gotten that has been your ultimate all-time favorite present? Or if you haven't gotten it, what would it be?
Watch someone say like a man or something.
What would be your best present if you've already gotten it or you haven't gotten it yet?
Do they still do like strippergrams for Valentine's Day?
Strippergrams? What do you know about strippergrams? I'm just saying. Do they do strippergrams?
Or they do
I don't know.
Strippers.
Well, where's the dog?
My butt.
Oh, let me move all this to the trash table. So you guys comment, let us know.
It's way past my bedtime.
It's 11:22. Yeah, for Valentine's or at all.
Hey, Marcos.
She's laying over there. She's probably not like you and can lay and multitask.
No.
Because pretty soon she's gonna be like.
I got one eye open.
Yeah. But you know the crazy thing with her is that she's always like she can't stay up late.
I can if like I want to, because there's sometimes where we remember one time, like we sit up to like 8 o'clock in the morning watching like American Horror Story. Like if
she's got a purpose.
Yeah, maybe. If I got a purpose, yeah. But like for like no.
She's had slumber parties when she was younger, and she's comes into my room and she's like, they don't want to go to sleep, and I'm like, well, you're not supposed to go to sleep. She's like, I'm tired. Can you make them go to sleep? I'm like, no, go in there with your friends. Leave me alone.
Like for my 20th birthday, I had a party, and like me and my friend Aubrey were watching a movie, and I was like, she was like, I'm getting ready to go. And I was like, okay, good, because I was about to kick you out because I'm tired.
Oh my gosh, Sierra. Okay, Marcos, tell us what's been your favorite Valentine's gift or gift in general, either Valentine's or whatever. I don't know what mine.
On Instagram, and like Cardi B, Offset gave her like freaking like Louis Vuitton stuff for Valentine's Day. I was like,
oh well,
must be nice.
He says, hi, Sierra. He's like, I hope I spelled it right. It's close enough. That's fine.
How did he spell it?
Ciera.
Aw,
that's close enough. Oh, you should show your face and not just lay way over there. Oh, she's like half on the couch, half off the couch. Since you have a blanket, you could come over here and share.
No, you're good. You're the face of our YouTube channel.
And how? We do it together.
Oh, yeah.
She's so crazy.
He spelled it better than Papa did.
Yeah.
My grandfather still has no idea how to spell my name.
He spells her name wrong all the time.
Yeah.
But my dad makes up his own words all the time.
But it's my name. Like, he legitimately doesn't know how to spell my name.
I'm surprised. I cannot believe you said a pig is something that you want.
That's like my dream thing. Is I've always wanted a pig.
No, well, that's not happening. A husky dog. We live in Houston.
And you'd be surprised the amount of people that have huskies in Houston. Because they just
just crazy. You already have a dog. Whatever. I thought you were going to say your favorite gift, because she loves stuffed animals. And like you got that really big teddy bear one year for Valentine's, or maybe it was Christmas or something. Unicorn? Yeah.
I still want to build a bear with your voice in it, but
she's crazy. Like sometimes in her room she's got a, what is it? Fire stick. She's got a fire stick. So her TV gets stuff that the living room TV or my room TV doesn't get. And so she's like, oh, Mom, such and such is on TV. And I'm like, okay, so we'll go in there, have a little, slumber party, whatever. And then, but it's like trying to get in her bed. She has like 12,000 pillows.
You know what I think my favorite gift is?
What?
Ellie.
Ellie? Was that for Valentine's?
I think so.
Oh, a stuffed animal.
Yeah.
Crazy. Hey, Minnie. Yes, text me. Text me when you get here. Is it going to be like morning, afternoon?
Give me like 30
that way
minutes.
I can be semi-ready.
Let me put my face on.
Put our face on. Put some paint on the barn, as they say.
I want a horse.
A horse?
I miss riding.
I'd rather pay for some riding lessons than buy a horse.
Yeah, guys, like I think my favorite thing, I know you got for me for Easter, but I love it. I take that thing with me everywhere.
What thing?
Ellie.
Oh, yes. Another stuffed animal. Hey, Claudia, if you're still on, does Diva have a lot of stuffed animals and pillows and stuff on her bed? I wonder if that's just a girl thing or a you thing. Good night, Minnie. I can't wait to hear from you tomorrow. Let me know when you're on your way.
I still played with Barbies, so I was like 15.
She did. She played with Barbies. I was like, go ahead. I'd rather her play with Barbies than
play with boys.
Be a fast girl. Keep those kids young. I even still, I would tell her all the time, like, you don't got to grow up fast. Stay young. Stay young as long as you
My
can.
mom's trying to auction me off to the highest bidder.
Well, that is a joke, though. Unless they were cute and a good boy.
And rich.
Well, that even still, but oh my. Okay, hey Marcos, you guys let us know what your favorite gift has been or would be.
What was your favorite gift?
I think mine was my bracelet, my charm bracelet.
I didn't get that for you for Valentine's
Day.
Day.
Oh, was it Christmas?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I still like it.
That's your favorite gift of all time?
Ooh, afternoon, she says. Okay.
What about me being born?
Perfect. Well, I didn't have you around Valentine's Day.
You didn't get the James Avery around Valentine's Day either.
Oh, okay, sorry.
So pick another one.
Minnie says, I'm not a morning person.
Amen to that.
All right, Minnie. Yay. Text me. We'll be ready. In the afternoon. I think getting a dog would be cool. Hey.
I think he's talking
Marco said getting a dog.
I think he's saying that for me.
Who?
Me, because I said I want a husky.
A husky? Well, but too, he said he thinks getting a dog would be cool. I never wanted a dog. Ever. Like, when she was little, I always wanted to. Oh, probably Sunday afternoon. Okay, perfect. That's even better. Thanks, Minnie. Yay. People would all the times tell us, oh, Sierra needs a dog. She needs a pet. And I'm like, no. And then we got lucky. And I regret it. I mean, I kind of regret it.
He's a pain.
I
wish we were with a dog.
No, let me rephrase that.
He's a pain. He's so much like me. It's irritating.
He is so much like you. Like, he's a dog that has so many qualities that are like you.
He's me, but in a dog form.
I wonder, do pets do that? Do dogs do that? Do they take on the personality of their own? I don't know. Because somehow God sent me a pet that is going to be exactly like my child. So now I have 2 children.
It's so weird how much he's like
you. He is so much like you.
He's stubborn as all get out.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I can't imagine us not having him, but it's a lot of work. Like, I didn't think it was going to be like, I thought, okay, we'll get a dog. We'll put him in the back. We'll feed him. We'll give him water.
Yeah. No.
In my mind,
he can't. He does not like going. He'll only stay outside if we have the door shut for like 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes max.
Maybe, yeah.
If we have the door open, he'll go in and out.
I honestly thought he was going to be an outside dog, and I was like, okay, cool, because we used to just pick up and travel all the time. Yeah. Like, I would be like, hey, it's Friday night. Let's go to Galveston, or let's go to San Antonio, or let's go to whatever. And we just pack a bag and go. Yeah. And it was like no big deal. But when you have a dog, you can't necessarily do that unless you go to a pet-friendly hotel. Yep. And then then you might have to pay a fee.
And he's terrible in hotels.
He's terrible in hotels.
Well, no.
Well, sometimes if there's a lot of ruckus in the hallway, like, he's at the door.
He's so nosy.
Yeah, he's so nosy, like you. OMG.
I remember when I was little, I used to just stare at people, and you'd be like, stop staring
at them. She would just be looking at people, like, in their conversation, and I'm like, stop it. Like, stop staring at them. And I'm like, what are you looking at? I like their hair, Mom. Or she has a pretty, I mean, it was like you were complimenting them, but you were just dead in their face. And I'm like, stop staring.
I'm like that at work when, like, there's problem with customers and stuff. I'm like,
crazy. And then I didn't realize all the vaccinations and the pills. Hey, yes, we're still here. We're still live.
I love how she comments, are you still live?
We are still here. We had a fondue feast and a little bit of everything. Strawberries, pineapple, pretzels, pretzel bread, chocolate covered strawberries. Our chocolate is not so melted anymore. We had cheese, all kinds of stuff. Yeah. We're talking about having a dog. So, and then of course, to the most travelingest people ever, we got lucky when he was like 3 weeks old. And then we quickly discovered he gets car sick. He threw up all over me, then all over Sierra. And so we took him to the vet, and the vet was like, yeah, sometimes they grow out of it, or they may just be a dog that gets car sick. And I'm like, how can we have a dog who gets car sick? Like, dogs like to ride in cars. Like, what? And so she gave us like motion sickness medicine for dogs for like 2 pills. 3 pills was like $30-something. So it was like, and then if we like our vet is far, we picked a vet.
We would be late so many times because halfway through getting to the vet, he would throw up.
Yeah. So we went to a vet that was recommended to us, and that vet happened to be far from us. Now we have a vet that's close to our house.
So we would call, we'd be like, hi, yeah, we're running late. I thought our dog just threw up all over everything. They're like, okay.
Yeah. Hey, NQ's welcome back, except that they're going to bed. Have a good night. Y'all be sure to check out NQ's World as well. Marco's Eats and Claudia C. Ralph's Trucking was on. Your children are,
Your hair looks nice.
Oh, thank you. Jay Gutierrez says, my children are awake. They don't want to sleep.
That's so not me.
But I think when you were young, well, I don't know. That's not true. I was going to say, I think when you were younger, you would stay up longer, but that's not true.
She
goes through spells.
Yeah. Like, if I'm watching a good TV show, I could stay up like all night.
Yeah. But if she's, oh, that was loud. But if she's just not into watching anything, she just got back from the hospital. Oh, wow, since 3:30. That's why we decided not to get a dog. Oh, they want to travel. So a friend,
but they got family of ours, to leave it there.
Yeah, and you guys have people that can watch your dog. We don't have family here that can watch our dog, and it's expensive to kennel a pet. Like we've looked into it, we've looked into leaving him at an overnight kennel or something.
The vet, guys. The vet is the best place.
Yeah, our vet is the cheapest place, and I love our vet now. Not that I didn't like our previous vet, but it's expensive. It's like $30 a night or something. So we just bring him with us and try to keep him, occupied. If he's asleep, for the most part, he doesn't bark that much. But sometimes when we go, when I have to travel for work, and if I happen to bring him and her with me, where we go, they there's a lot of those those men construction guys that work on whatever. I don't know what they work on, but
men construction.
Yeah, well, maybe it's not construction, but you know what I mean.
Like oil field.
Yeah, like oil field and stuff like that. I'm drinking some beer. Oh. And so they leave at really, really early. And so as they're all leaving in the morning, he's up, and he won't bark. Sometimes he will, but he'll just be like, ruh, 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 ruh. It's crazy. And then we're like, no, go back to sleep. Mm-hmm. Yes, when I was little, my dad and I had a contest to see who could stay up the longest, and I thought I could do it. And it was 4:00 in the morning, and I was just like, please. I was like, I'm resting my eyes. I was like begging to go to bed. But too, it was different because back then there was nothing to watch on TV. Like, you know, TV shut off at like 10 o'clock or something. Now you can watch your favorite shows 24/7.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, she'll stay awake if she's watching something. Otherwise, she's out. Like sometimes she goes to bed before me. But if you're watching
last night,
yeah, if you're watching shows or something, or if she's like binge watching something, and you know she'll be up, and maybe she'll kind of sleep a little, but she'll watch it. It's crazy. We have all this fruit. I think we're gonna have to throw this away. I don't know if we can. You remelt chocolate after it's already been melted and hardened, and I'm not sure. We're gonna have to throw this away.
Yeah, I'm not eating that.
So this is kind of our last hurrah. Not that we like cake and stuff like that and sweets, because we're not really that sweetsy kind of people, but this is just to see what it tastes like. You are like the most burpingest person. No shade. And then I got these cute little plates. Where did I get these plates at? I forgot.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even remember. Okay, here we go. It just says
almond and chocolate cake bites.
Yeah. This one just smells like chocolate. It doesn't smell weird. Look at Lucky. Lucky cracks me up. I wish I could point the camera. He's like nosy chismoso because he's like so tired. He's doing this, but he wants to stay up to see what's going on.
It's pure chocolate.
That's just sweet. Sweet
strawberry
chocolate cake. Those.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had that chocolate. It's good, but it is just sweet, sweet, sweet. And I'm not really that much of a sweet chocolatey person. Oh. He's just looking at you.
Mm-hmm.
Woo! Ugh. Like my mouth is like from that sweet chocolate. Oh man. It's like I can barely talk now. That was a lot of chocolate. A friend of mine, Dawn, she loves chocolate. She could have really. Oh, hi, Michael Carter. Happy Valentine's Day. Yay. Yes. Welcome, welcome. What did you guys do tonight for Valentine's? Y'all be sure to hit up each other on the channel. That we've got Michael Carter, Marcos Eats. I think NQ's World has left, but still check out the channel. And Claudia C, Ralph's Trucking, Peanut Butter. I forgot what his numbers are on the end. But welcome. What did you guys do tonight for Valentine's Day? But it kind of backfired on us. Oh, you Ubered. How cool. So you made some money tonight.
Oh, was there a lot of drunk people?
I bet there was a lot of people out there who needed good Ubers.
Not even a lot of people. I bet there was a lot of drunk people.
Or both, yeah. Especially that Valentine's is on a Friday night.
The whole brand.
Do y'all have, I don't know what city you're in, but like here in Houston, they have like peak camera. but like certain times where it's he said, yes, ma'am, never a dull moment. But so like the peak time, it's like a higher fee, I think is what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, in Dallas. Cool. Cool. Yeah. So we're in Houston, and I actually drove Uber like 2 weekends, maybe.
It was terrible.
It was crazy for it. The only reason I did it was with work. I knew I was gonna have to be out of town, and this was like probably
It was like
6 years ago.
year.
Yeah, 5-6 years ago. And I knew I was gonna have to be out of town. And oh, thank you. He said, hope you all are safe. By the way, from that gas explosion that happened a while back. Oh, yes, it was not near us at all. Yeah. I was like, what, which one, which thing happened? But yeah, it was not near us at all. So I knew I was going to have to be out of town, and she had to go to school. So she didn't have a car yet or a driver's license, I don't think. Mm-hmm. And so I knew that she was going to have to Uber because we live far from where her school was. And we didn't really know anybody that lived by us that went way out there. And so I hated to ask somebody to come all the way out to where we are, go all the way back to, to the school. So I was like, well, let's just Uber. And so, she was like 14.
I was
15.
Like 16.
And so I was like, well, let's take an Uber and see how it works. Let's just, try it out. So we took an Uber, and I was like, okay. And then I was like, you know what? Maybe let me sign up to be an Uber and check to make sure like all the people are like legit or whatever. So I went through the whole entire process to do it. He says he hasn't been in Houston over a year. Oh, wow. All the time Houston is changing. I feel like there's always like, we'll go to a different side of town, and I'm like, whoa, where did that happen? When did that pop up? It's crazy.
That happened just the other day.
Yeah. So I got the whole process for Ubering done, and
I feel like it wasn't worth it because like with a weekend we basically like lost money because we had to sit around and wait for people, and we stopped at Jack in the Box. Like we just lost all the money that we even got.
Yeah. Well, and part of it too was how it is in Houston. I don't know if it still is or not, but if you don't get the full like
mock-up?
Yeah, like the full, I want to say FBI screening isn't the right word, but there's like an extra screening that you have to do inside the Houston city limits. So we didn't do it. And so I could only drive outside the Houston city limits, which was fine.
Because there was nothing.
There was hardly anything. There was woodlands, and took them downtown Houston. And before I could turn it off, I started getting all these like pings to pick people up. And so I did like 4 drops. But then after you do so many and not have proper, I lost money. But I figured out the process, and I was like, okay, cool. So,
but I think now, like, they're not as strict as they were
back then.
I think so.
I don't know,
but I think Lyft is like taking over, and
I see a lot of Lyft too.
More than I do Uber.
See, he says last time I was down there was going to Baytown next door, and Uber is full time for me. Oh, that's cool. He used to do Lyft, but you know what I've noticed is I see a lot of Uber drivers that do Uber and Lyft, so they can pick up, whoever. That's cool that you do it full time. I've heard people make pretty good money. And then too, like
one time we heard an Uber guy said he had to drive someone all the way back to Austin. You remember that?
Oh yeah.
It's like
that's crazy.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Well, you would get paid for it.
Yeah, but I mean,
but coming back, I don't think you would get paid. I don't know. I don't know how that would work.
You would get paid.
Wait, I know. I know something's wrong with our internet. I don't know. when we had storms, the internet was kind of messed up. And so we called to have them fix it. And so they were supposed to like send us a boost or something, and that made it worse. We tried refreshing here on our end, and I don't know. Yeah, Nana. And right now it's saying our connection is unstable. So with work, it's been crazy. So we haven't been able to be home, unfortunately. So we're sorry, you guys. No, Michael said he had to, you can throw the chocolate away. And you know what? I don't know. Do you think this will, yeah, you can just throw that away. Because we're not even going to probably use it again. So yeah, I'm waiting till I have a slower time with work so we can schedule to have someone actually come and do it, because we've called several. It constantly here. You know what? You could throw this away. And this. There you go. Oh, I didn't show. I don't know if she saw her. That is wobbling. You just bump that. I want to be careful because I don't want to spill it. But I got her some sunflowers. I don't know why she's obsessed with sunflowers, but she loves sunflowers. And you know what?
I like sunflowers because they're like wild. And
do you want to get it? Because I'm scared it's gonna.
Because it's not like everyone's typical like flower and stuff.
That's true.
It's like an underdog, and I like underdogs.
That's true. Michael says we should hopefully one day collaborate. Yes, let's do. Our email is raisingasinglemom. Oh, let's do it. Sorry. raisingasinglemom@gmail.com. Email us. We would love to collab. We're always down for good. MySpace, is MySpace around?
No.
Or even
no one does MySpace.
Or even is AOL even around? Really?
But no one does MySpace.
Oh, so in Spanish it's called girasol. Am I saying that right?
Cool.
Girasol?
That's cool.
Girasol.
Girasol.
Wait.
Maybe the G silent.
I know. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Well, she can't pronounce it.
I know.
Lucky. Maybe.
Okay, give me a thumbs up if it's girasol.
I don't think so.
I know. That's probably wrong. And my phone's about to die, so I can't ask.
Hi, Bubbas.
Yes, she said yes. Thank you. Girasol. MySpace and AOL are still around.
Yeah.
But no one uses them, he says.
I doubt. I mean, they're probably still around, but
hey,
I doubt.
Put Michael's thing in my phone, so that way I don't lose him. Jesus, it's cold. When she was learning Spanish in school, it's terrible because our Spanish, we shouldn't have lost it. But she was learning like the colors, and so I was quizzing her, and we got to orange, and she was like anaconda. Anahada? No, I don't see. I can't even say it right. See, look, it's telling us your connection is unstable again. Fine. Sorry, y'all, if we're buffering.
Lucky, please.
Come here, Papa. Come here. Come here. Come here.
He's fine. Stop trying to steal my dog.
He just thinks I have food for him.
Mm-hmm.
Do you all have these fellow YouTubers that live down there? Have all these? Which ones? There's several that live down here.
Okay.
And not just here, but like there's several that are in the Dallas area as well that are like mukbang channels or mukbang channels. San Antonio, El Paso, Corpus. I'm trying to think where like all the ones that I talk to on a regular basis. But there's a lot. There's a lot that are down here. Oh, you're originally from Chicago. We were talking about going to Chicago. I love Chicago. Every time I've ever gone to Chicago, I've gone with like taking students, so I've never really got to like, explore a whole lot by myself. Sierra already has an iPhone. No, she doesn't have an iPhone. Don't say it too loud because she wants an upgrade already. Oh, Michael Carter says his last residence was in North Carolina. That's so cool because I love to travel, and I was thinking like spring break. Like I don't want to go to like a typical crazy spring break regular location. And okay, cool. Michael said he's gonna email us all. So I don't want to go like where there's gonna be a lot of spring breakers. And it's okay. Jay Gutierrez says, "Oh no, sorry." Okay. But we were thinking about like going, like just driving from here to like through to like Florida or something, and like hitting up the Carolinas and maybe Alabama and Arkansas, and just, you know, staying, like our car is big enough to where we could even sleep in the car.
I'm down.
I mean, hey, I was watching somebody on YouTube, obviously, and they travel and they just stay in the car. I was like, hey, but we would have to definitely go to a rest stop or truck. I don't know if a truck stop parks and stuff, and some RV parks, you just go pay a fee and then you can shower or whatever. So who knows what we'll do? Because sometimes, like one year, I was like, let's try to see how many beaches we can hit over like one weekend or 3 or 4 days out of spring break. And we just drove to one, stayed a day or two, drove to another one, stayed a day or two. I think we did like 3 beaches in like 4 days or something. They weren't that far from each other, but it's cool. I just like to do fun stuff like that. Or even like we like to go to like small towns and like check out like the small shops and stuff. Oh, he said he just sent us an email and my phone just died, didn't it? I heard the noise. And your phone is on the charger. So we'll have to check it later because all of our devices are, except for this one, is down, but it's plugged in because when we started the chat, it was on it like its last little bar. So we're like, oh my gosh, get the charger. It's crazy. So, okay, let's make it to midnight. We got 3 more minutes, you guys. Hang with us for 3 more minutes. Okay, here's the thing. So let me know what you're watching or what you want to watch on like Netflix or Amazon Prime or Hulu or just regular TV. Something that's coming up that you want to watch. Mine is, and I don't know if it's Netflix or Amazon, but it's The Hunters.
Amazon.
Is it Amazon Prime? So it's about like back in the 70s or 80s or whatever. Hey, Mike, welcome. How are you? Y'all, be sure to check each other out, show each other some love. So I think it's called The Hunters. We're talking about what shows we want to watch that's coming up this season. I think it's Hunters, The Hunters, or the Hunter or Hunters. And it's talking about like Nazi hunters. I mean, Nazi hunters. They're hunting Nazis that like came over. I think it's like from the, I don't know if it's like 60s, 70s or whatever, but Martin, like the old Martin, the Martin Lawrence Martin. Mike, what did you do for Valentine's Day? I don't know. I haven't started watching it yet. See. We will see. The previews look good. So I don't know. Oh, you had to work. I'm sorry. Hopefully this weekend, though, you have the weekend. You'll be able to rest and relax and see Bad Boys. He says Martin Lawrence is his famous comedian. Though that was a funny show. Has the new Bad Boys already come out?
I think so.
I want to see that. I know that's a regular movie, but I definitely want to see that. Have you seen it, Mike? Mike says we are farmers and ranchers and we don't get weekends. Oh, that's true. That is so true. But that is so cool though. Like I love watching farming and ranching and homesteading channels because I'm so not like plants and stuff. I don't do well. Like I kill everything. It's crazy. Like I had a cactus. Someone got us a cactus and they were like, okay, try this. This you can't kill.
She killed it.
It was like a month and that thing was dead. Like dead. But our Valentine's was good. We kind of had pseudo healthy stuff. We had this envision of doing like a fondue. So we had cheese, like a cheese fondue, and chocolates of strawberries and pineapple and some pretzels and chocolate covered strawberries. And the pretzel, we had pretzel bread, but it was like too bready. And what else did we have? We had some little cute little like cake pieces, but they were like super sweet. So, but it was good though. It was really good. So how big is your farm? Like you have animals and you totally missed. Sierra said what she would love to have for Valentine's is a pig. Like that would be her favorite present
horse
ever. Is a pig or a horse. Because she used to ride. When she was younger, she rode like every weekend, and 11,000 acres. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. That is where what state are you guys? That is like my dream. We talk about it all the time about buying some land somewhere. For my reason and her reason are totally different reasons. North Dakota. How cool is that? My niece lives in Wisconsin, and it's a small town outside of, is it Milwaukee? I think it's outside of Milwaukee. So I want land because eventually I would love to retire there with animals, and I want to farm, but I just don't want to kill everything, not the animals, but like the plant,
Make sure you clear that out.
Yeah, like the animals would be fine, but like the farming part, like the plants and stuff, that is I'm terrible. I have like a black thumb. It just doesn't work for me. But he's smiling. But the animals, we love animals. Our dog is fine. The thing is, we never slaughter any animals because they'd all be our pets. But that's why I want to farm. She wants to farm because she thinks the zombie apocalypse is going to happen and we need a place to hide.
Yeah, and I just love animals.
And she loves animals. Like literally, if I let her, she would have every animal. Like
the other night, we were gonna pick up some stray dogs.
Yeah, like when she sees a cute stray dog or any dog, she's like, "It's somebody's dog. Let's get it." And I'm like, so we're driving back trying to catch this dog, but it took off running like down a little like a creek bed, and we lost it. And like we have ducks, they're laughing at us. Michael Carter's laughing at us. And it's nice not having neighbors. Yeah.
I bet.
Yeah.
Or HOA.
Yeah, or an HOA.
We learned the hard way.
Yeah. When we had this house built, I didn't realize that it had an HOA till after. And maybe that was just me being naive because I'd never built a house. I mean, not that I built it, but I didn't know anything about that kind of thing.
Obviously, you did.
And yeah. And so and our HOA fees aren't that expensive, but they're just stupid about stuff like, oh, you can only put your trash can out these days, or if it's out, it can only be in this place, or trim your trees or whatever. And it's like,
you have to get like permits to have like
permits for everything. Stuff. Yes, it drives me crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, I would love to live out. But that's the thing too, though. Maybe it'd be different if we had a husband. Because
ranch hand.
She goes, we don't need no man. We could hire a ranch hand. But the thing of it is there's or a farm hand. But the thing is like 2 women. That'd be a lot of.
We can do it.
I mean, we could do it. It would be hard. He says, I'd never build in an HOA area. It is absolutely the stupidest thing.
It is.
It is totally stupid.
Like, if we knew
if I knew, I would never do it again, ever. Like, we don't have any community. Well, okay, there's a pond, and the community space is like a metal bench by the pond.
Yeah.
And they say that's what we pay that for. Oh, The Last Kingdom. Write that down. That's a show Jay Gutierrez is suggesting.
Okay.
Thank you. We're going to watch that. But yeah, the HOAs are just a crock of bull. I would never do that.
No one from our HOA is watching.
Yeah, sorry if anyone from our HOA is ever watching, but sorry, not sorry. I don't even care. Like, I don't care. Like, it's crazy. I don't know.
Please don't get us evicted.
I know, but still, it's just crazy. I would want to do whatever.
Like, they would yell at us for having our recycling out, but Waste Management left us 2 recycling bins.
So we have a recycling trash can and then just a regular trash can. And so one day, because recycling happens, recycling happens on one day and trash is on another day. And so after the recycling day, like, you literally only have a day to put your recycling receptacle in your garage.
Or they write you up.
Yeah, or you'll get a letter saying that your recycling trash can has been out. And so, sometimes when they leave after they've gone to the neighborhood, they just kind of put them wherever. Or if it's windy, they roll, and sometimes they're all like clustered up and stuff. And so one day there was like 2 recycling bins in front of our house. Like, they're these big things that you have to push and stuff. And so we just took one that was closest to us and put it up. And so we just left it, and we left the other one because we didn't know whose it was, and we didn't want to take somebody else's. And why do we need 2? So we just left it, and it wasn't really like right in front of our house, but just, a little bit down. So we still just left it. Well, no one came and got it. And so it was storming. And so like when it rains, sometimes trash cans will just kind of float down. And so we went and got it and put it on our porch, and we left it out. So like whoever could see it, like, hey, there was an extra one in front of our house. It's that one right there. What do we, we have one. What do we do with this extra?
We still have it.
Like, no, it was more than 2 months. So in the meantime, we're getting letters from the HOA saying, move your recycling bin. I'm responding saying, it's not ours. It was left in front of our house. And when it was raining, we moved it so it wouldn't float down the street. And they continued. I bet we got about 5 or 6 letters, and they were going to charge us like $35 because we had a recycling bin out.
Until one day we finally just saw the collection bin.
Yeah.
The collection truck, like a miracle, we found it.
Yeah, so one day the collection truck just happened to be coming to pick up somebody else's. And we were like, hey, like we made him stop. And he was like, oh, well, I can only pick up what I have in order to pick up. And I was like, look, we've been getting letters and we were charged like $35
or more
because one was just left here and I don't know whose it belongs to. And he goes, well, here, call this number. And I was like, no, we've called. Like, here's all the order numbers because I've kept them. And so he was like, well, I'll just, he was not going to take it, but I had somebody working on our house and we were literally just talking to them. And the guy was told the recycling man, like, hey, you need to take this. And had that guy, the guy that was working on our house, not said something, he probably wouldn't have taken it. That's the thing that I don't like. And part of the reason why I think it would be hard if we had a ranch by ourselves, because sometimes I feel like people take advantage of women, it's crazy. Hey, Jay Gutierrez, she's going to sleep.
I'm right there with
it's
you.
Good to see you too. Good night. Hugs to you guys. We look forward to seeing you again. And hopefully your kids are going to sleep too. Have a good night. Happy Valentine's Day. So, yeah, that's our HOA story. Ugh. Honestly, I would never, ever, ever do an HOA again, ever. Mike says, I tell those people where to stick their letters. No offense. No offense taken. I'm right there with you. Oh, you're welcome, Jay Gutierrez. See you soon. Have a good weekend. Happy Valentine's Day again. But I would totally want to get like chickens and
I want goats.
You want goats? I think I know why she wants goats. See if I'm correct. She wants goats.
I never have to mow.
Yep, that's it. She wants goats, so she never has to mow.
Like if I could buy goats.
Bye, Jay Gutierrez.
Goats for our backyard, I would.
For our backyard right now?
Oh, definitely. We probably have more poops than we would grass, but I definitely would. Never having to mow.
I did read an article that there's some people here in Texas that they travel.
Yeah.
And like if people want to clear a field or whatever, instead of using like machinery and burning it, they bring in all these
well, that's what happened in Australia.
All these goats.
How the bushfire started was because a company was clearing out the field and instead of just mowing it down, caught it on fire and it just got out of hand.
Oh, I didn't know.
Because they investigated once it kind of came down. They investigated it and they saw that it was man-made. It was a man-made fire, so they put 2 and 2 together, and then they questioned them, and they're like, "Yeah, well, we were just trying to clear the field and this and that."
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So she's saying that the big fire in Australia was because the company was trying to clear a field,
basically,
and they caught it on fire.
And like they killed like 3 million animals.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And like it's sad, like because you see videos of like koalas crying and stuff.
No, I don't want to hear that.
It would break my heart.
Mike says that's a lot of poop cleanup.
That is a lot, but I mean,
you can till it into the ground.
What's worse, mowing or cleaning poop? I would.
I think cleaning up poop is worse than mowing.
I would clean up poop. I don't like mowing. I hate mowing.
You don't like to clean up.
When I get married,
you don't like to clean up our little dog's poop outside. I get
married, that's like the only thing I will not do is mow.
Outside work?
I will do it. No, I don't mind doing outside work. I hate mowing. Like, that's something I will never do.
When she was little, she would be like, "Can I go mow?" And I'm like,
"Yeah,
sure."
Because now she takes advantage of that.
I don't take advantage,
especially of me doing the gas. She's like, "Well, you wanted to when you're little. I was laid off."
Mike says Australia itself used to do controlled bans, but quit for years due to funding issues. I mean, controlled burns. Yes. I remember when I was little, my grandfather would do would burn the backyard.
Yeah.
Yeah. He says buy a riding lawnmower.
I wish it won't fit through the back fence.
You thought about this.
I have thought
She's
about it.
apparently thought about it because she says a riding lawnmower will not fit through the gate. Surely it would.
Oh no, it's too small.
Have you like measured it and stuff?
Yeah.
I'm sure she has figured this out.
I do not want to mow. Like, I hate mowing. Like, mowing is a death to me. I swear it is.
It is. Outside work is.
Well, see, I don't even care about outside work. I just hate
just
mowing.
the mowing.
And then, like, our mower is so old that it doesn't even push.
We do need a new mower. We do need a new mower. Okay, so this is how bad our outdoor experience is. So we have this. Okay, so during Hurricane Ike, I guess it was like 2007-ish. Yeah. Oh, he said they make them that small. It would fit. Really? I don't know. Look, she's gonna Google it. Yeah. So in 2009 to 2007, when Ike hit, we had just barely been in our house not that long. So, our landscaping, whatever, like I didn't realize like they just come and put in bushes and mulch and put in some trees and the grass, and you just water it and hope for the best. And so our one of our bushes in front of the tree, in front of the house, it like completely kicked over and the roots were hanging out. And so I was like, oh shoot, like I don't know how to, fix this or replant it or whatever. So I just Googled it, and it was like, just dig a hole, bring it back in there, kind of tie it down, put the dirt back over it, water it, and yeah. So we did, and a grasshopper. That's the name of the lawnmower. Okay, I'm gonna look that up. And Mike's like giving us advice on landscaping. And so that tree, all the green fell off of it, and so I was like, oh, dang, we're gonna have to just. That was the worst. Just pull it up and replanting it. Yeah. So we're like, okay, we're just gonna have to pull it out because everything green fell off of it, and so I was just kind of like, fingers crossed, maybe it'll kick back up or so. I don't know. And then the next thing we noticed, she's like, Mom, there's green on it again. And I was like, oh, cool. Okay, I'm going to leave it. Later, we have this freaking Jack Beanstalk in front of our house. After that, I mean, I don't know if we fertilized it too much, or I don't know what happened, but it went from a mid-sized bush to now it's like taller than our roof, like literally. And we keep cutting it down, and then it blooms. It's pretty. Salt on it. Salt? I don't think that's. If you put like salt on, but we don't want to kill the whole thing. I want to kill the whole thing. No, we don't want to kill the whole thing. But anyway, so now this thing is like huge, and when it blooms, it's pretty, but it's huge, and like it's so big that it covers up our whole front patio. And if it's not cut down when it blooms, we get a stinking letter from the homeowners association to trim our bush. That sounds bad, but you know what I mean. So I got because the first time my dad did it, and so I bought a chainsaw. You would be proud. We put it together because he realizes how we cut it. Yeah, we put it together because it didn't come put together. We put it together. And so then I realized I couldn't reach the branches. So I was like, do I want to be on a ladder when I'm trying to use a chainsaw? So I was like, okay. Okay. So I said, Sierra, just reach up there. It's a good thing like no one saw reported as a CPS. Well, I was careful. So I had her behind me. I know this sounds bad, and it looked bad, but I was careful. I had her behind me, and I said, just pull the branch down behind me. So she was behind me. She pulled the branch down to where it was in front of me, And then I still, because she couldn't bring it down all the way. So I still was like on my tippy toes, but in front of me. So she's totally safe behind me. And I had the chainsaw over my head trying to cut these branches. Oh, I know it looks bad. And y'all as guys are probably going, those women.
Well,
but it worked.
It did. The crazy thing is that when we had our roof fixed, we had attached duct tape to the air hose behind our washing machine. The vent thing from like the dryer.
Yeah, the dryer hose. What is that called?
I don't know. And so then we asked him about it, and then the guys were like, "Oh my god!" Yeah. They were like, "You have no idea how flammable duct tape is," and I was like, "Oh."
Oops. Mike says, "Oh my, that sounds really sketchy." It did look sketchy, but it worked, and we kind of still do that. Except now, I still, even though she's older, I still don't want her to use the chainsaw because it's like if something happens, I'd rather it happen to me than her. But now she's stronger, so she can pull the.
I would be like, "Mommy, it's slipping." Yeah. She's like, "Don't let go."
She'd be like, "It's slipping," and I'm like, still trying to cut it. I'm like, "Don't let it go," because then I was scared the chainsaw would get like flipped out of my hands. But
that's our life.
Yeah.
But hey, we fixed dishwasher.
We figured it out. We have fixed all kinds of stuff.
Ripping me and her, we haven't burnt this house down. Well, I almost did when I was younger, but.
And it was so cool because the guy that was fixing our roof, he was like, "It's just you two," and we were like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Okay, well, let me take a look at any other concerns you guys have." And so that's when we told him about the dryer, and he was like, "Don't ever put what is that? What's that tape? Duct tape on a washer. It's extremely flammable." And I was like, oh, he says sell that saw and get a pole saw. Oh, it's the ones that it's like a long pole and it has like a blade on the end. But the thing of it is how sharp are those? Because these, for this being a bush, it's huge.
It's
and
and it's thick.
Yeah, the branches are thick. I mean, they're not like tree branch thick, but it's thick.
Some of it is. Though.
Yeah.
It's honestly like we have a huge, like, fancy office building shrub in front of our house. Like, something. It's huge.
But we still need the chainsaw because we have to trim our trees over the sidewalk.
Which is funny because we did that. We trimmed our tree in front of our porch at like 1:00 in the morning.
We have done it at 1:00 in the morning.
Because we had to do it before we left to our town.
Yeah. But if you let your trees grow too low over the sidewalk, then
they freak out.
They send you a letter that your trees are impeding people's ability to walk on the sidewalk. It's crazy. Use those long clippers or whatever. Well, we have some long clippers that do this,
but they're not strong enough.
We're not strong enough to clip it closed over those branches on that bush because some of the branches are like that thick. It's like, yeah. Oh, he said they make gas-powered pole saws.
I'm gonna try that.
Hey. Yep.
Our life's crazy.
It is. We're crazy. Yeah. And then we bought a ring, the doorbell ring thing.
Oh God, don't get us started.
And so
I had to figure out how to attach it.
I had bought a drill and it was a cute one and it's on a little rechargeable stand. And so I, use it around the house. And so when my dad visits, I have like a little honeydew list and stuff. And so I had it was the patio lights, and it was a little too tall. I could have used the ladder, but I was like, oh, we'll just wait till my dad comes. And I was like, hey, I noticed that when I'm trying to unscrew stuff, like it doesn't, like there's not enough like power. And he was like, well, show me what you're doing. I'm like, well, I get because in the front, it has like all these different screw links and you can twist it. And so I would put the screw to measure. That's what I was thinking. And he was like, oh my gosh, the screw links show the torque power or something, and you don't do it based on the screw length. And so then he turns it and it worked. It was like everything is perfect. Anyway, so we were using that for a long time, and then all of a sudden it just stopped working. So we were going back to Lowe's, and they were like, "Oh, we don't even sell this brand anymore." So we had to buy a new one because we have to drill in the brick to put the ring.
Funny story, UPS actually
UPS broke our doorbell. So we get this new one, and it will not drill into the brick. So I call my dad, and my dad's like, "Yeah, you need to get a special drill bit for that."
We did, and
so we got one that is for brick, and we still can do it. So now we need to go get another one, another better.
We're just gonna have one of our friends do it, and we'll take them out to do it.
Yeah, I think we probably will just have somebody do it for us. Mike says, "No more tiptoeing with the chainsaw." Yeah. Oh, that's really dangerous, he says.
Obviously.
Yeah.
It doesn't take a rocket science to do that.
And here's the other thing, is that when you let go of the little squeeze thing on the chainsaw, it stops. So I felt like if I were to drop it or something, I know, I am trying to justify it. That's true. But when it's just us girls, we gotta...
We have to...
A masonry bit. Yes.
We got that.
We have that. He says, but you need a hammer drill?
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is either, but okay, hammer drill. Some friends of ours, just a cute older couple, we had, because they just get this and that, and I was like, yeah, that's what my dad said. And so they were like, well, we'll come and do it for you. I was like, okay, we'll take y'all to dinner. Some of our adventures in what do you call it? Home
single
mom life or home living. I don't know. That's why I would love to live on a farm or ranch, but there's a lot of stuff that we don't know.
Maybe we can watch
YouTube. And we could figure it out, but our innovation sometimes is a little sketchy. But back to the duct tape. Like, as guys, y'all use duct tape and zip ties for everything. So I had duct tape, I duct taped it, and I zip tied it to make sure it would stay on there.
We didn't know it was flammable.
I just didn't know duct tape was flammable.
Highly flammable. They were really mad at us that we
did that. Those guys, yeah. He was so sweet though, because he was like, you girls. And then I didn't know we had to clean the shaft. I don't know what's it called. What is that? The air ducts. Like, you're supposed to clean those once a year. I had no idea. I mean, like, we don't clean them, but you have to somebody cleans them. They cleaned it for us
since we moved here.
Yeah. He says you don't buy a hammer drill for one little job like a doorbell. Oh. Okay.
Well, we need help. We need a doorbell.
Nana's going to bed. Bye, Nana. It has been a long day. You've had a rough day today. Good night. Have sweet dreams. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Oh, Mike says, bye, Nana.
What time is it in North Carolina?
No. Well, no.
Where is he?
Michael is in Dallas. Mike is in North Dakota.
Yeah. What time is it there?
I don't know. What time is it in North Dakota? Oh, it's 1:30 there. Thank you, Michael.
It's an hour later.
Hey, do y'all have snow in North Dakota right now? It's been crazy weather down here. I don't know how it's been in the Dallas area, Michael, but like one day we'll have a heater on, and the next day I'll have the AC on, and then one day I'm in short sleeves or tank tops, and the next day I'm in like a jacket. It's driving me crazy.
Your house is freezing.
Y'all need to film your house fixing episodes.
feel like people
I feel
would
like
laugh at us.
I feel like they would laugh, but like he says, they'll go viral.
We definitely would.
Actually, I just recently got one of those stupid homeowners letters because our trees need to be trimmed.
I don't get why
And
people
that
just can't walk in the
stupid
street.
that stupid bush is growing again. And right now is the best time because it hasn't bloomed. Because when we trim it when it's bloomed, then that bloom stuff is everywhere. It drives me crazy.
Like, I just don't get why people can't walk in the street.
North Dakota is on Central Time too. Oh, okay.
So it's 12:30 there.
Yeah. Oh, tons of snow.
That's so fun.
We never. I mean, I don't want to say never because.
But we don't get snow like.
We don't get snow like that. Like we may get snow flurries, and then
it's gone by like
noon. By like noon, it's gone. We've never been to North Dakota either.
Road trip.
Actually, I know, right? We've never been like. That whole section, I've never, like Chicago is, and like I've been to Indiana, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Chicago, but not like, the Dakotas or anything like that. That's when Houston just had, when did we have flurries? It's fake snow in Houston. If we had flurries, we missed it. Mike said he thinks the high today was negative 17 degrees.
That's awesome.
She's over here. That's awesome. I don't even know when we had snow flurries.
I don't know.
You know what we did? Because okay, we don't get freezing weather that often, but when we do get freezing weather, like my parents are good about watching the weather, and they'll be like, hey, you guys are gonna get freezing weather, make sure your pipes are okay. And I'm like, okay, we'll make sure they're all right. So we kind of Google it, or we'll ask somebody. Mike said Wednesday we got up to negative 53, or is it just 53
in Houston?
No, North Dakota.
Oh.
Yeah, Texas is not in Dallas. You'll get more ice and snow than you will in Houston. It's crazy. Negative 53.
Which is crazy because like some parts of Texas, like El Paso got a lot of snow.
Yeah, and
Lubbock got a lot of snow compared to us.
Yeah, and more north, like the Panhandle, they'll get snow. So we didn't really know what it meant to prepare our pipes. Oh, and so we Googled it. And so they said to use those foam poodle noodles and then just put it around your pipe. Yeah, Amarillo. So we of course when it is cold, they don't have pool noodles. Hey, where are you going? Come back over here. So we had to just get like towels, like mechanics towels, and we just wrapped them around them. But then when the pool noodles came out, we got some and then put them, cut it down the middle and then put it over the pipes. So that worked. And then of course we secured them with zip ties. No, it was with zip ties. So, and they're still on there. So I'm like, cool. Ooh, up by Canada. Wow. That is super cool. We have, I don't know if y'all have ever checked him out. Mukbang Chronicles. His name is Ken, Mukbang Chronicles. He does mukbangs, a lot of mukbangs. And Fargo or Bismarck. And he's in Canada. So he's all the time talking about how cold it is and rainy up there. Oh, wow, that's cool, Michael. You've been to South Dakota? Sioux Falls. That is so cool. I have never been to either one of the Dakotas. When I was in grad school in Ohio, my college advisor was from South Dakota. he and I don't remember which one, but he grew up on a reservation somewhere. That is so cool. Hey, so Mike, what kind of animals do you guys have? And do y'all have like fields? Like, do you have crops and stuff? Cattle. How cool. It's interesting to have the Dakotas and the Carolinas. Yep. I've never been to the Dakotas, but I've been through the Carolinas. Oh, wow. Soybean and corn. Huh. Interesting. I mean, corn is cool. When we lived in Ohio, we used to go, like, there was a lot of like farms and stuff. Like, we'd go to the apple orchards and pick apples, and then like in the, I guess you call them cornfields, and then we'd pick all the corn. Like, it was a sweet corn. It's different than the corn we have here. Have y'all ever seen, and I know this is a totally girly show, but um Pioneer Woman? She's on the Food Network channel, and her husband um has her husband's family have cattle. And so it's interesting because they always show on her cooking show like what they do with the cattle and stuff. Like, that's hard because there's a lot of work that you have to do with the cattle. I mean, from just, I don't know personally, but just from, watching. What is a Smithfield plant? Michael went to pick up pork. I want her to cook for me too. Well, they have a shop. I mean, not a shop, but like a restaurant. Oh, Smithfield meat. Okay. I've never heard of that. Smithfield meat. Can you order online, or like can you get it in the grocery store? Or is it just an online? Oh, it's just like hams and stuff. Huh. Hey Sierra, write that down. Smithfield meat. We love us some ham. Like at Thanksgiving, we don't even hardly do a turkey. We just do ham. And plus on the turkey, like I only like turkey breast anyway, so we usually do if we do a turkey, it's just a turkey breast. The stuff that they sell in the store. Oh, cool. So I didn't even know they had stuff in the store. It's a meat processing plant. Oh, that is so cool. I had a friend when I used to live. Oh, it's like Tyson chicken. Okay. When I used to live in West Texas, I had a friend. Of course, out in West Texas, there's a lot of cattle, and her parents had a farm, and every year at Christmas, the parents would slaughter a cow, and then like her and her brother, that's what they would get for Christmas is meat. And at first I was like, oh, that's kind of not a good present. Like, I'm thinking like, a couple of grocery store things of meat. And she was like, oh no, like it's a freezer full. You could, because just from slaughtering one cow, it would be enough for like her brother and her parents to have enough meat for like a good part of the year. National beef. Hmm. Oh, cool, Michael. So you were a former truck driver. That's cool. My dad drove for Benny Keith, which is in I don't know if Benny Keith goes outside of Texas, but they have a big plant actually in Fort Worth. Okay. They have them in Nebraska and Kansas. Okay. And Nebraska, I have never been to Nebraska either. I've driven through Kansas, but I don't think I've stayed in Kansas or been like anywhere in Kansas other than just driving through. So, Mike, do you guys have just cattle or do y'all have other animals as well? Okay, and then I'm going to tell y'all this, and you're going to think it's hilariously funny, but I grew up in a city. Oh, Nebraska is flat. I didn't even realize that North Dakota was that flat either. Okay, interesting. I need to learn better geography because I had no idea. I don't know why I was thinking there was mountains in Central Plains. My phone doesn't work in some places. Actually, my phone doesn't work in some areas, like between here and the coast, like going out 288. It's crazy. Wow. Just cows now, but we've had many animals. Oh wow, that is so cool. Sierra loves animals, like totally loves animals. So I could totally see her wanting. We have a pond, and there's tons of ducks, and she all the time feeds them, and like sometimes they'll be in our uh, yard, and she's like, come look, and other people like actually feed them, so they're in other people's yards more than our yard, but they'll come out. Okay, so here's a funny thing. Y'all are gonna laugh. So when I grew up, I knew people. You were always sick when you were driving up there, trying to stay warm. And speaking of driving, I would think um that traveling across country, you would get sick, like allergies and stuff like that, because you're getting like different, you know, going through different environments and stuff like that. I don't know. I bet y'all's cold weather is like super, super, super cold. What's anti-gel? Oh, for like windshields and stuff? Wow. I don't even have a coat, y'all. Honestly, I have a sweater. Oh, for like your gas. Wow. I didn't even think about that. That's crazy. It's crazy how weather can be so different. I bet though that because it's so cold that y'all don't get, other than like sicknesses from like the cold weather, but like allergies and like other bugs that we have down here, because like the cold weather just kills whatever bacteria or virus or whatever we would normally get down here. I don't know. That's my theory anyway. Yes, that coronavirus, that's crazy. Crazy, crazy. And then I don't know if y'all have heard about it, but so that Wuhan city where it was all from, the people who did not get the virus that were from that city, and they hadn't shown any signs, the military brought them here to Texas, to San Antonio, to get them away from all the people who were sick. But now, one of those, I think it was like a couple hundred, one of those people are now showing signs. So it's like our military brought the virus here to Texas, because had those people not, I mean, not that I don't want to help people in need, but I feel like they should have been extra cautious or had some extra protocol, like to, like whenever like zoos get new animals, they keep them in quarantine for 30 days or something. Like, I feel like they should have done that, and maybe they did, I don't know. But those people that they brought here from a, a disease ridden place should have been like in super duper quarantine uh for a while before they're, it's crazy. The cold holds off a lot of virus stuff, but it holds off a lot of real bugs too. Oh, like actual bugs that we see. We need them to North Dakota. She's like, bet no bugs in North Dakota. It's never a good feeling when your throat is inflamed with mucus and cold. And okay, Michael, that's what Michael said. Mike says, plus our population is really small as a state, so that helps. Yeah, that's true. That is true. When we first moved here, and they were showing us like plots of, like, because they had like all the foundations built, and then they would just show you mock-ups of homes that could potentially be on that concrete slab, basically. And so they showed us some that were by the pond, because the pond is kind of like a weird S shaped. And of course, at the time, she was like 6 or 7. So I was like, no pond for us, because, she's little, she's inquisitive. So I didn't want to be anywhere near the pond, for one. That was reason number one. Reason number two, I'm thinking bugs, snakes, and maybe mice, because mice go around snakes and bugs. I don't know. So I'm thinking critters. And so they're like, oh, this will be a good, this is a good area. It's waterfront. And I'm like, no, that's okay. Can you show me something else? And they're like, what? Like, this is a prime property. And I was like, no, that's okay. Can you show me something that's a little bit further away from the water? And so they were like, we don't understand. Like, people want this property. And I'm like, no. And then plus the fence wasn't even a fence. It was like a wrought iron fence. So it wasn't even that tall. So I'm like, she could crawl over it, easy. Or not crawl, but we can bring down the price. We can get you in here. This is prime property. And I'm like, no, show me something else, please. I'm not trying to be ugly, but I don't want to be by the water. And he was like, why? And I'm like, my kid can get in the water. Snakes, bugs, any other reptiles, no. And he was like, wow, I've never heard that before. And I'm like, I'm a girl. I have a girl child. We don't want that. Show us someplace else. So finally they showed us somewhere, and we're like only about 4 houses away from the water. But anyway, it's crazy. Am I still buffering a little bit? Yeah, a little bit. Well, this was cool, learning about what you guys have and where y'all are from. That is so cool. Like, I totally love, like I was saying y'all earlier, I totally love learning about homesteading and farming and stuff like that. Oh, thanks, Mike. You guys be sure to come on anytime. Do you I I really want to learn more about planting and stuff like that. Oh, yeah, the funny thing. Okay, so I grew up in a town. I mean, it wasn't a huge town, about 110 to 115,000 people. So a relatively big, small city, I guess you could say. And there we had friends and family that had chickens. And so as a kid, like when we'd go and we'd help like get the eggs. So like the chicken eggs were always brown. And so I always associated chicken eggs brown. But then when we went to the grocery store, the eggs were always white. Like nowadays, you can buy brown eggs in the grocery store, but back then, the only eggs you bought in the grocery store were white. So I'm thinking chicken eggs brown, grocery store eggs white. I literally was like a senior in high school, if not older, before I learned the truth, because I thought grocery store eggs were like man-made eggs somehow. And chicken eggs were chicken eggs because they were brown. And I remember my mom was like, "Oh, go get some eggs." And I was like, "Well, do you want me to go to so-and-so's house and get chicken eggs? Or do you want me to go get grocery store eggs?" And my mom was like, "Aren't they the same thing?" Like literally, I was like 18, 19 before I realized they're all the same eggs. I had no idea. No clue. It's crazy. Oh, my mom will say like, "Oh my gosh, you're such a city girl." And I'm kind of a city girl, but I like the country. I like to go mudding and be out camping and stuff like that. But I had no clue about the eggs. I know. It's funny. Don't make fun of me. Mike says we're one of the few countries that wash eggs before they're sold. Huh. Why? I mean, what do they look like before they are not? I mean, like right after they're hatched, do they have something on them? I don't remember that they do, because we would go get them from the chicken hut. That's what we called it, the chicken hut. And I don't remember there being anything on the egg. Sometimes they were warm, but I don't remember there being anything on the egg. Is there something on the egg? Now I'm going to be looking at the eggs when I go to the grocery store. Ooh, speaking of eggs, have y'all ever eaten? They have their own protective coating that stops pathogens. And for some dumb reason, America washes them off. Really? See, I never knew that, because I mean, it's been a while since I've gone to the chicken hut or the chicken shack or whatever to pick eggs. But hey, Sierra, when you used to go with Papa to get the eggs from the chickens, did they feel like there was something on the outside of them? She don't know. Has it been that long? Oh, I guess it's been a long time for both of us. That's weird. Sometimes I think we do things that we think is for our own good that isn't for our own good. Like we're too good for our own good, if that makes sense. Like the things that that we do and that are like approved or whatever is really bad for us. Huh. Europe eggs are sold warm and unwashed. That's interesting. Crazy. Oh, so the egg. Have y'all seen the duck eggs? I think they're called balut eggs. And basically it's like a almost hatched duck, and people eat them. In fact, Marcos Eats, if you scroll up in the chat, he ate one. I cannot believe he did it. Like I was just like, oh, watching him do it. And sometimes I'll go back and rewatch the video. They're delicious. What? Have you had one? Oh my gosh. Like I don't know that I could do it, because there's feathers, and in some instances the beginning of a beak. I've never had one either. I've had duck before, but it was a long time ago, but it was like regular duck. Wow. Good for you, Mike. Wow. That is really cool. I'm totally impressed. Like, I don't know that I could do that. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I've had octopus. It wasn't, I've had it like from three different places. The first place we had it was at like a Mexican food place. It's shrimp scampi. So it was cooked in that same manner. You like octopus too? Wow. You just got like serious cool points. So I didn't like it there because the skin was just weird. And then we had it at another place and it was kind of ceviche and it was better, but it was still a little. And then the other place we had it was sushi. And so how it was sliced, it wasn't there were some like longer tentacles, but then how it was sliced was kind of sliced thin and I loved that. It was soy sauce. And then it was another sauce. I want to say it was like I really don't know if it was like so we had a couple of sauces. We had sweet and sour and I didn't stick it in there. Then we had soy sauce with some wasabi. And then I think it was a fish sauce and then like a hoisin sauce. I liked it better with the soy sauce. Yeah. And the octopus scampi was in a butter sauce and I liked the sauce, but I just didn't like the texture. It almost was like the skin was coming off, and so it made the dark outside of the skin, and so it made it like slimy. And I don't know if it was because of the butter sauce. So I liked the butter sauce because there was like rice and some other stuff. So I liked that, but I just didn't like the octopus, how it was prepared. I don't know if it was because of the butter sauce or just how it was cooked, but the skin was just not, it was slimy. I didn't like it. Oh, you love it in butter. And like I said, I loved that buttery scampi sauce. I just didn't not like how the skin was at all. Like it was super slimy texture and that whole mouthfeel thing. It didn't smell weird or anything like that. It just, the mouthfeel was weird. So I actually did a collab. Me and Sierra did a collab with Ken from Mukbang Chronicles, the guy from Canada, and he actually ordered baby octopus like whole, and he cooked it himself. I was like, wow, super props to him. And he ate the whole thing, and he was like, like he had two of them, and he was like tapping out. Mike said, my dad used to say it looked like they rolled up a bath mat and tried to serve it food because how the tentacles roll up. Yeah. Yeah. And I don't know. I don't think I've never had the head. I don't know that I don't know. I don't know if I could because it's filled with the ink. So I don't know. The ink and I don't know what else. I'm pretty adventurous food wise, but some stuff like if it has a weird smell to it, then that just gets me and I can't get past it. But then if it doesn't have a weird smell, then I can pretty much chew it up. But if it has like a weird mouthfeel, then that's when it kind of gets me. Yes, I have seen that. I'm going to pass on that too. Actually, Sierra was telling me that there is a new, and it's mostly with Asians, that a craze of eating pretty much anything live. Like she's seen some videos where they've eaten, was it bat, Sierra?
I think the bats were dead though.
Oh, okay.
I think.
She thinks the bats were dead, but I thought there was some other.
They're saying that that's what started the virus in the first place.
Oh, because people ate bat?
Yeah.
Oh, she's saying that they think that, or she read something, heard something somewhere that that's where this whole coronavirus started, was because somebody ate bat, which I know a lot of cultures eat bat.